Stella and Hazel. We're going live in a couple minutes. You guys ready?
Come on, guys. Look alive. Hello.
The energy is going to be insane during this one.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be good.
Look at them. They're ridiculous. All right.
We should zoom back out.
Yeah, we should probably acknowledge that
Hello, everybody.
Here. Hi.
We're all here.
We were just taking, your 60 seconds of serenity.
Yeah.
Actually, it was not even 20
Yeah, it was about
seconds.
6 seconds. Yeah.
No, it's about 20-something seconds. Anyway, so that was,
your little peaceful intro there of Stella and Hazel sleeping in the corner. Yeah. Yeah. We woke her up. We said her name. She's like, "What?
Go
we're
back
alive?
to bed.
Huh?
You're fine."
We're good.
She's like, "You opened a drink."
Yeah.
Apparently, she knows that sound.
Yeah, she wants some. So we're gonna try to keep up with you guys, answer as many questions as we can. You know what? I think tonight we're just going to admit we might not answer them all.
Okay.
We just may not. We want to stay. I kind of like to stay up to date with the chat instead of getting hours behind. It gets kind of weird.
It is hard.
It gets kind of weird, and then people ask their question 800 times, and and things like that. So,
did we have any? We have done zero planning for this.
Right.
Did we have any updates?
Well,
I have.
I could jump in on that question. Nancy already asked as an update, but go ahead, you first.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead. You can answer that
so
one
my
first.
mom's doing okay. She's home. She's out of the hospital. If you guys didn't hear, she went in with a high fever. Obviously, everybody thinks COVID-19, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It was not that.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, and she is out. She's home, but it's a very. It was a intestinal thing, so she needs the toilet paper. And it's like
for people who don't know her history, she's actually a kidney transplant recipient. She got one.
Right.
Was it last year? It was on Livy's birthday, but I don't remember if it was this past year or 2 years ago.
Now. No, she's already celebrated her year. I think
she's already celebrated her 1 year.
Yeah. So when Livy's birthday comes, it'll be
end of
Yep.
June will mark her 2nd year.
Correct.
But it doesn't matter how far away you were from surgery, you're still a transplant recipient.
Right.
So you're automatically high risk. Plus, anyway, but she's been battling with other things that have put her on antibiotics for a long period of time. And with that, it upsets like all the good bacteria in your body. And so she easily caught something they said it was likely foodborne.
Right, possibly foodborne. Yep.
That might not have normally affected her had she had, the full good bacteria in her gut.
Yeah.
So
she's home eating yogurt.
She is home. Yep, she's home.
I highly doubt she's watching. I don't think she does, but
I don't know that she knows how.
She's feeling better.
Yeah,
a little better. I mean, it's one day at a time still, but
yeah.
So that's that quick update because I knew that was hanging out there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other update is apparently we were extra tired during kidding season or prior to kidding season.
You
just found this out today
Yep.
while we were down in the lotion room doing some inventory and some planning ahead, like which batches are we making this week or next week. I don't even know when it's going to be. Then I realized, what are those labels? Wait a second, that's a spring scent. Oh my God, I only launched half the spring collection. So back last year, I put out a poll on Facebook and asked you guys what your top 6 scents were or something like that. I don't know what they were. Anyway, you guys polled. I asked, you guys answered, and I based your answers, and I made my spring collection and my summer collection based on that. And then, sure, wouldn't you know, when we were getting ready for kidding season, we said, okay, which are the scents we have to make so that we're not making lotion during kidding season? And the 3 that were an absolute must were March, April, and May spring collection.
Yeah, because those were the ones.
Those were lotion of the month.
Those are lotion of the month ones.
I didn't realize there were like 2 or 3 others that we needed to launch still. This is a horrible angle, by the way.
Well, you can't see the whole screen. So it's actually not that bad.
Okay.
It was good.
So, yeah, surprise. Once those are made, I'm going to launch those, and I'm really excited about them, actually.
What are they called?
One of them is April Showers. The other one is Cucumber Melon. There might be a third one, but now I
don't know.
Just really can't remember anything anymore.
Yep.
Oh, Flower Child.
Ooh.
Now, I originally named Flower Child after Greta's babies. Baby. Because I figured, Thunder and Greta were a little bit hippie, and they shacked up and, had this summer fling that you would have at Woodstock.
Right. I see.
And I wanted to name a lotion after them, but then I didn't know if there was going to be one or two or...
Got it.
I didn't know how many babies. So, yeah, Flower Child.
So, we're going to welcome, obviously, everybody here. We didn't do that part, so welcome, everyone. We didn't go through
I see a lot of people are here.
A lot of people are here. They're piling in. Don't get too close.
Yeah, please, we're practicing social distancing.
Yep.
Actually, we are not.
No, we're not supposed to. We're all hunkered down in this place together.
We also share all the same germs.
Pretty much.
So.
So Nicole did just ask, though, are the Togs always skittish?
Yeah. I think... So Higgins is actually pretty outgoing. Sheamus is pretty typical for a Tog baby. As you see, the Candy Twins, Twix and Reese, are just as shy as Sheamus is.
So the second part of that question is, they're 2 weeks old. Are they going to go to Gen Pop? No, they won't go yet. They'll go to Gen Pop probably when Harper takes over that spot.
I want to give them as much time in Gen Pop to get just a little bigger, be able to defend themselves a little easier. We did take the heating barrels out of Gen Pop, so I feel like that gives them less places to kind of shelter,
right? Get
away from the herd. But once we take Harper out and put her in a pen, then we'll put the platform back in Gen Pop. So that'll give everybody the underneath area to hide from moms.
That's true. Yep. Once Harper's out, we can bring the platform in. Yep. And the babies can go under there.
Right.
Yep. Oh, Kathy Gamby.
34 years for me, November 11th for my kidney transplant. That's amazing. That's something to celebrate.
I've tried to get my mom in here, but I don't think she knows how to do it yet.
Yeah, her and technology, it's a steep learning curve.
Right. Good question right there, Liz.
Okay, so Louise asked, at what age do you begin trimming the kids' hooves?
So we trimmed some hooves this morning if you weren't here live with us in the morning, and it's never fun to do.
No,
but not. Babies, I mean... it's a while.
It's a long time.
It's like a year.
Well, because Penelope and
that's my point.
The teenagers haven't had their first hoof trimming yet.
Right, that's over a year.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's 13 months. It's not much over a year, but...
Yeah, I would say, I'll have to take a really close look at them because I always see them in the hay, which means you can't see their feet. But I'll have to take a close look at them. They might be coming up needing their first trim.
Yeah,
teenagers are easy in one sense, but hard in another.
Yeah.
Hard because they've never done this before, so they're unruly.
Yeah, they'll wiggle a lot.
They're unruly like most teenagers are, but then also their hooves are softer, so it's really fast to do their first trim.
Right. Exactly. They're softer and they're not as heavy. They're not as strong, I meant. They're not going to push you around as much like Deanndra and those guys
I won't even do Danica or Amy.
Right.
Well, because the way I do their back feet, I actually put my legs over their backs, and I lift up their back feet and point them towards me, and they're so tall that when they shift their body weight, my feet come up off the ground.
Yeah, they lift her up.
And they've literally pushed me off of the back of the milk stand, and it is not pretty.
Right.
It is not meant for live YouTube content.
So Caroline's having ranch pork chops with green beans tonight. Sounds better than what we had.
So much better than what we eat.
Don't eat Chinese food out of a can.
That food was survival food.
It was
survival food. And I don't know if I survived.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I might be feeling that one in the morning.
Yeah. It was definitely not one I have another can, but it's definitely not one
Feed it to the dogs.
I will purchase again.
KT has a question for you.
Yeah.
How fun was chores tonight, Aaron? Moo, call your baby.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's actually quite annoying when they don't want to listen.
Yeah, but you knew going
in.
Cold. Yeah, you knew going in that you weren't supposed to close the babies up.
Well, I wanted to because I don't want to go back out there after this.
But you knew because we talked about this that wasn't the plan.
Well, we talked about two options. Here we go, disagreeing again.
Do they ever agree on anything?
We talked about two options. There was option one, close them up early so we could do Q&A, and we don't have to do Q&A in the barn because that wasn't that fun last Saturday because it was freezing.
It literally took me all night.
Oh, it was cold.
For my legs to warm up.
Which it was only like 37, but it was cold.
In yoga pants, that's cold.
Right. So that was one option. Do it in the barn again during chores, all that. We were like, no, we don't want to do that. So do we do the barn early so we could get the Q&A? Or do we do the barn late? Well, we don't want to do it late because we don't want them out in the middle of, at night. Sometimes these go long. So I was like, all right, I'll do the barn early, get them fed, maybe leave them out so that way after Q&A, all I got to do is get them inside and we're done.
That's the plan.
But I don't want to go out twice. So I was like, you know what? I want to get them all inside. They didn't want to listen. I got frustrated.
But we already knew that they weren't going to listen because the sun's up.
But I tried.
You should have stopped trying.
And the only one that didn't listen was Roman.
He's the
Roman. Only one that wouldn't go in. And then they all backfired. Moo wouldn't listen. Actually,
that's not a surprise.
Right. So Roman was the only one outside. Moo wouldn't call her darn baby. She was too busy shoving her face.
Sounds about right.
And then Danica went to go save Roman. Yep.
Typical herd babysitter.
Yep. So I gave up.
Why didn't you just?
I went over and did the boys. Yeah. And while I was doing the boys, I noticed they were all inside. So I jumped the fence and closed the door. They didn't even see me coming. Why didn't I just shake green?
No, I wouldn't tell you that. That's chaos. No, you just crouch down and go, Roman.
Oh, I tried that. Sort of. I mean, not like that.
I want a video recording of you
you could go back?
Roman, who's a handsome boy.
No, that I didn't do.
I'm talking. That's my animal voice.
Yeah, okay, Casey's question, please.
Casey asked Liz, have you ever had your lotion smell weird on top of some soap body wash? I used my daughter's coconut body wash last night, and then my honeysuckle lotion smelled weird after my shower. No, I cannot say that I've ever had that happen. It goes along the lines, though, like make sure we always suggest this because it is a fresh product. We do use a preservative, but it still won't help if you leave your lotion in direct sunlight.
Based on the body wash shower concept, is there lotion in the bathroom, and is it on the windowsill, like in the bathroom,
if it's
sitting
in the
windowsill,
or it gets any kind of direct sunlight, that's a no-no. We have had lotion turn because of that, but I don't know, maybe your nose was just... Some of those fragrances in body washes are very strong, and then you go to a natural product, and it's just not going to smell quite right. So I would recommend, trying out your lotion tonight without the body wash and see how that goes.
So the next question from Animal Love Tracy. How is Harper coming along? I don't think Harper knows she's pregnant.
She's like, just like Amy, what babies?
She's like, yeah, I'm not ready yet. Yeah.
What baby? She's developing a cute little udder, and she's a first-time mom, so we have no idea how she'll present, towards the end of her pregnancy or progress towards the end of her pregnancy. And she's got a lot of growth to do in her udder still, so I'm not getting excited.
So
I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean.
I just noticed I was on Top Chat and not Live Chat, so that's a problem.
Oh, boy.
And then it just skipped. So we might have lost a lot.
No, that's the ranch.
At what age do you dream? So hang on, guys. I'm trying to.
Coming along. It's right there.
Yeah.
So the next question.
How's Harper coming along? No. Yeah. So you're right here.
It was Sarah's question.
You're right here. Yep.
Have any of the goats come down with a cold?
I don't think so.
No. Goats don't really get colds. I don't know how to explain that. Like, goats either are, fine, or they go straight to pneumonia, which knock on wood, has not happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see what Chris West said? It's kind of a question.
Chris West, don't you love ivy on your back, Liz? No. I don't. I don't love it. I'm really trying to teach the girls, because you know what's even less cute than ivy on my back right now? Ivy on my back in another month.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
That's like having Thor on your back.
Well, exactly. We had to teach Thor that wasn't cute after a certain age. So we're working on, you know, good things happen when all 4 feet are on the ground.
So Claudia asked if you've seen one of the candy twins in the hay feeder. Didn't that happen once?
A couple nights ago.
Yeah. I thought it happened before.
I'm not too worried about kids in the hay feeder. What I worry about is, will the kids be able to figure out how to get from the hay feeder into the human area? That's what I worry about. But kids in the hay feeder, that's a natural part of kids growing up on this farm.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I don't want to see is, well, I don't want them reaching up and trying to get Christmas lights either.
Right, exactly. Or, which we had once a long time ago, if they go in the hay feeder, then they could possibly go between the plywood wall and the metal wall of the barn, which is like that big. We had a goat end up in between there once.
Not in that
Not at the hay feeder. It was at a different side of the barn.
Yeah, we found the goat in between. It was actually Samson or Sterling. And I don't know if Stephen and Kelly know that story. Yeah. We found one of the babies in between the metal barn. This was before the rabbit extension.
This was before the rabbit extension, before obviously YouTube Live. We were on old baby monitors and we heard something. We were like, all right, something doesn't sound right.
No, we came home from grocery shopping. And I think as we were bringing in groceries, things went from quiet to a baby screaming. And he was down there. Like,
we couldn't get him out. We had to rip the wall off.
Yeah, there's a story for every hole in that barn.
Yeah.
And that area of the barn has a hole, and it was from like a crowbar or like a hammer from trying to rip the plywood, because he wasn't stuck on his legs. He was stuck on his back.
Yeah.
And so that's not going to end well if a goat is on their back like that for very long.
Yeah.
So
but we got him out.
We did. Clearly, he's fine. He's like 4 or 5 years old now. So
right. But that's what we don't want. And over at let's calm some nerves now. At the hay feeder, the big hay feeder, the whole wall between the plywood and the metal is all stuffed with hay. Stuffed with hay anyways.
They can walk on top of it from the length of the whole barn.
Right. But that's for that reason, so goats don't fall in there, and it's insulation.
Even if they get into the human area, there's nothing in that human area. They'll be upset, don't get me wrong. They will be upset. They'll cry for mom, being like, oh my God, I'm lost.
And then we'll run out.
But there's no danger of them getting into anything out there.
Nope.
They can jump up onto the human area. Like, it's not good long term. I would need to know about that pretty quick.
We would want to know.
But in the short term, it's not like they're going to gorge themselves on grain.
There's nothing out there but hay.
Yeah.
Yep. Claudia asked, have we disbudded Amy's twins yet? And yes, we did.
Yeah, that was earlier. I think we did that on
Monday. I think that was Monday.
Yeah. Look, we agreed on something.
That was good. Yeah.
Carol Holbert asked, what you drinking tonight?
So I'm just making room in the fridge for good stuff. So I'm drinking Crook and Maker. It's kind of like a sparkly. I traded in my man card.
And sparkly.
Yeah.
You did, because you even picked the pink one.
Yeah, I'm on like strawberry lemonade.
Yeah, I got my blackberry lime.
But I just put in the carboy, we'll call it, if you're a beer maker out there. Rob helped me out. We just put in a raspberry lime apple cider. Hard cider, right? Should come out at about 4.9% alcohol, which is...
that's really funny.
This is 4%. So yeah, it's right around the same.
Christina Smith said, if you survived 14-day-old ribs, you'll be fine from Can's Chinese.
Damn right. Yeah, this is very true.
That was disgusting.
Oh, God.
I didn't eat it because I'm smarter.
Dude, that hurt for like 3 days. That was
3 days?
Or was it longer?
No, it was longer. Trust me, I heard every complaint. And I did not sympathize with any of them. I was like, he'll do it again. give him a year, he'll do it again.
What did Sue is asking? Do twins stay close when they are older?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
So family units stay close.
Well, let's.
Whether that's twin siblings, Harper and Greta are close.
But on the other hand, when you sell the babies and we keep the moms,
they make other
they're
friends.
fine.
Look at Moo and Genevieve. They're not related at all.
Right.
But they grew up together.
Exactly.
So they are their own unit.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, somebody just agreed that Q&A was not fun last week.
Oh, so sorry.
So sorry.
Q&A was fun. Don't get me wrong.
Maybe that's not what she meant. I don't know. We could ask
Maybe that's
her.
exactly what she meant.
That could be. I love the honesty.
True critics, yeah.
Yep. LOL, not Roman. No, it was Roman.
Not my Roman.
How do you know when goats are being aggressive to each other versus playful headbutting? That was Miss B. Aggressive versus playful headbutting. You don't.
I mean, I guess it goes. How prolonged is it?
Right.
You can kind of tell if it's an angry, like, we're now arguing over dominance.
Yeah.
Rather than just, we're playing. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you can do about it. They have to work out their differences. Right. And those differences can come and go. And there's no rhyme or reason. There's something in the air that day. I don't know. But there are times where I look at one of the goats and be like, you have lost your damn mind. Because she's picking on the queen or picking on somebody who's clearly higher up in the herd than she is. But she's making the play for it. So.
Right.
That just has to continue.
Could you read that one right there?
Did y'all disbud the babies on your own?
I meant the farm name.
Oh, Persimmon Hill Farm.
There you go. Persimmon Hill Farm. Do you all disbud the goats on your own? Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm. We do.
We do.
There's a couple videos deeper into the channel that we explain how we do it.
Yep.
So if you need a little refresher or you're looking for...
No.
It got too far, huh?
Oh, no, but we're still in the good... It jumped again.
Oh, that was the whole do goats have cold. So
right. We definitely did. We'll find where we left off. Hang on. So yeah, we do it on our own. That is correct. There. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, so Marianne Fisher makes a point. She has both the Lilac and the Juicy Lucy and hasn't had an issue with either of them. Okay. I have 5-year-old lotion and haven't had an issue. I've also had 1-month-old lotion that I had an issue with, but it was all because of where I stored it.
Oh, it sat in the sun.
I literally baked it in the sun every morning with direct sunlight through it was the rising sun. It go right into that shelf, and it cooked all my testers.
Yep.
So the because it is a fresh milk. I mean, milk is milk. The preservative can only do so much. I don't care what kind of preservative. And we use a common preservative that most natural-based cosmetics use. So it's a good one.
Yep. She actually came back. Casey came back and asked that right there. It's on her nightstand in her bedroom.
Oh, so it smells fine when she put it on this morning.
Yeah, so that's got to be.
It has to be some. Well, maybe. So she says it might be something mixing with the coconut.
Could be. Coconut's got a weird smell to begin with.
Coconut is a very distinct smell,
yeah.
And I think maybe because we use shea butter and almond oil, and shea butter has excuse me, these are bubbly. Shea butter has a very distinct smell without using any fragrance. It just has a distinct smell. So I have to wonder if it was just something in your nose, like clashing with the coconut.
Yeah, it could be. The next question is, what are you drinking and what's your favorite drink?
Oh, so I'm drinking the same brand as him. It's just blackberry lime. And my favorite drink? I mean, if we're talking about of the alcoholic version, definitely Blue Bottle is like my favorite wine.
Which is a
Moscato.
A Moscato wine.
We call it Blue Bottle because nobody knows. Well,
nobody.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Everybody else seems to know how to pronounce it. Some Italian something or other.
Right.
And then, I really did like those blueberry margaritas the other night.
Yeah, those are pretty yummy
Those
too.
were pretty yummy.
Those
I have a
were
lot
good.
of favorites. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling that day.
She also likes the 9/11 cider. That's a good one.
Love the 9/11 ciders.
We're gonna try. Rob and I actually talked about it the other day.
Yeah,
We might try to clone the 9/11 cider,
I would love that.
which basically means make the same thing. That's what clone means. You taste it and you say, okay, what do we need to do to repeat this, and try to basically duplicate it.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you what it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Um,
Brenda asked on behalf of Rosemary,
right, that's where I
did you
was.
see Danica bite Amy's ear last night before she pulled the camera down? I did not.
No, I do know somebody stole all Amy's hay last night.
They did.
But Amy
I
was
bet
fine.
it was Danica.
She had plenty of hay on the floor she could pick at.
Yeah.
Will you be planting a vegetable garden? I saw that, but I don't know who asked it.
Barbara?
Actually, I think so.
I
Possibly.
think bigger than what we initially planned on,
Yeah,
too.
bigger than what we initially planned, and next year we might even go bigger.
We have a lot of plans.
We got a lot of plans
There's a
for
lot going on.
next year. And a vegetable garden that produces a lot more vegetables. Excuse me, might be part of that plan next year.
Well, so we always do tomatoes and peppers and pickling cucumbers occasionally because
Right.
we like to can our own pickles. Our kids love pickles. It is like you can't pickles and black olives.
Which pickles, as far as I know, and I'll have to look up the law for those of you that don't know, Swanky sauce is not made here. I have to use a commercial kitchen to do that, which I'm not happy with right now. But
Don't get them started.
don't get me started.
Count to 4. Hold. Count to 4.
So
Breathe out.
lotion were made here because we have a commercial manufacturing facility all signed off by the state, all that kind of stuff. But we don't do goat cheese because we're not a licensed dairy.
Not allowed to sell our goat milk in the form of a consumable.
Exactly. So the next question, which I have to look up, the cottage law, I think is what it's called.
The state of Connecticut, I think, has a law. I'm not sure if it's, yes, you look ridiculously cute. I'm not sure if that's something that goes from state to state or if it's just Connecticut.
Yeah, I got to look it up. What else can I do on my property that I'm allowed to sell? Like maple syrup, if I was to get a little syrup, whatever that thing's called, an evaporator, which I don't have enough maple trees, so I wouldn't do that anyways. But my point is, if we had honeybees, can I sell the honey? Yes, that's an easy one. I could answer that already. If I grow a bunch of peppers and tomatoes, I can sell those. Peppers, things like that. But I don't know if I could sell pickles. You know what I mean? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I know we're allowed to do canning stuff, so jams and jellies and pickling stuff. I think even canned tomatoes. You're allowed to do all of that at farmers markets in Connecticut. I don't know once you start shipping it.
Right, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, if we were to do a whole bunch of pickling cucumbers, pickle them. I made a habanero pickle that one year. It was pickles with a little habanero pepper, super spicy pickles. They were awesome. I don't know. We only family and friends. We made like 6 jars.
We made bread and butter ones that were really good. We've made just dill and like dill and garlic.
But I just don't know. I got to look that up. That was where I'm at with that question.
Are you okay?
Because I always find, and I'm just going to stick on this vegetable garden thing, I have a challenge with, I grow it all, and then I have so many peppers and tomatoes and pickles and squash and zucchini, and it's all at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's now like, what do I do with it?
Well, you have a project, and you have to like once they're ripe, you have to pick them and then can them.
And I've never found a way to like take zucchinis and maybe chop them up and freeze them and then cook them later. It doesn't work. I don't know. So that's why my gardens have gotten really small. It's just what we eat and that's it. But that might change.
Yeah.
Here's Abby's got a question.
Abby Montgomery, has Amy got any free time since she gave birth? Her stall is so confined. So the stall is confined by design right now, and Amy doesn't really need help bonding with her babies. But for a typical mom, and that's because she's a helicopter mom. The typical mom, it's good for them to be in their area. First, she just gave birth. She needs time to heal. She needs time to clear her body out. without defending her spot within the herd.
Right.
And then she needs time to bond with her babies. So
it's only been 2 weeks. She's fine.
It's not even been 2 weeks yet.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is 2 weeks. And this is a very natural process. She doesn't want to be chasing her babies all over the place. She wants them close. Yeah. She wants to have a smaller area where she doesn't have to fight for food.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Amy's a helicopter mom.
I just said that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought I heard you say.
Oh, yeah. She's very vocal with her babies. She yells at me for picking up her baby. She's like, excuse me, I did not give you permission.
Sounds like Casey and Rob might get along.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
they brew too.
They brewed. I think I've heard Casey say something about brewing before. But they brewed a 12% Belgian quad today. Wow. I've never heard of that. I might have to text Rob what that is. Yeah. But he might even be watching. You never know. If Papa Bear jumps in and makes a comment, you all know Rob's here.
Exactly. I noticed Miss Flash, a.k.a. Chanel, jumped for Amy's side and literally touched the top divider. She's one to watch. Yeah. Yes, Chanel is a jumper.
Yeah.
And they like to do what I call parkour off of the sides of the barn.
Yeah.
And the barn floor is building up high enough where we're biding our time with mucking out.
That's happening tomorrow, just so we know.
Well,
possibly.
It's only happening tomorrow if Amy and Harper make the move.
No, I'll still do it.
Okay, we're still going to do it.
I'd still do it because I can't do it midweek. I got a huge project I'm working on at work that's going to take up time. And it has to get done. So, and we need to do it right around the time before we move hay. So it's tomorrow, depending on weather.
I don't know what the
But you got to check the weather. So it's possibly tomorrow.
I'm not going to be here because Thor has his surgery tomorrow.
He does. He's planned for tomorrow. Thor surgery.
So Thor was supposed to have his surgery today. And by surgery, I mean castration. Nothing's wrong. But when I text Dr. Kara and said, hey, we still on for today, she said, she was too booked with emergency calls. So try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
With Thor being, this is an elective surgery, if you want to call it that. It's not an emergency.
Yeah, so...
Then, we're fine with getting pushed off.
Right. For a little while, and then he'll get too big after that.
Not too big, but I don't want him to get older.
Right, too old is my point.
Yeah, and get somebody pregnant.
So KT asked, does one goat need more hoof trimming than another? Well... Yes and no, because some of our goats were done a couple months ago. So they really don't need it if that's what you're asking.
No, I think what she means is with how their hooves grow, like Greta's hooves, for example. Greta's back hooves grow weird. They don't grow in a traditional shape. So in her case, she'll get more overgrown in places just because she doesn't naturally walk correctly. No, I don't want to say correctly.
Yeah.
They just grow differently. So yes, hers need to be trimmed down more often than, say, Charlotte. Charlotte's grows nicely.
That is a very smart move. So first of all, I'm going to say Chris West, welcome back to Patreon.
Yay!
Then I'm also going to say, just to put it out there, we understand right now with the times that's going on. We've got people leaving Patreon. We've got people turning off Lotion of the Month. We totally get it. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at things we buy here that we don't need anymore. Are we using this? We ran out of gas the other day, and we use it for a fire log in the other room to keep the house a little warm.
Natural gas.
But it's like our fireplace, our wood fireplace, is what heats the house.
Yeah.
The gas fireplace is convenience. You push a button and it's instant.
Well, it gets you from okay, it's cold in the house.
Turn the gas on.
Turn the gas on while the wood stove is actually heating back up.
Right.
Overnight.
So the gas stove will run for an hour maybe in the morning, and then when the wood stove's warm, you turn. Well, right now I don't want to buy gas, even though it's very cheap. Right now, gas is cheap everywhere, but I just don't want to do it. So we welcome back to Patreon, but we don't want anybody to think if you're in, you have to stay.
Look, people are losing their
jobs.
jobs.
We're slacking anyways with Patreon, so I mean.
Not at her tier. I'm fine with her tier.
We're good.
But yeah, my Well, my blog is coming along.
She's writing it.
I'm working on it, guys. I might, you know what? I might just pitch it and just be like, we need to do a video. I don't know on what.
I've offered Patreon only videos, but
I gotta change something because
instead
the blog ends up sneaking up on me, and then I just don't. Listen, I forgot to launch half of the spring collection. You think I can handle
a blog?
A blog too, on top of homeschooling, and lots has changed, and
Yes.
I don't know what to do
Sorry.
because everybody has been, their monthly membership comes and it goes, and then I don't do anything, and then I feel horrible.
So Vaughn, right?
Vaughn M.H.
Smart idea. Plant in intervals of 2 weeks. Don't plant everything at once. Genius.
This is why we're called fake farmers.
Fake farmers.
Because we don't know this.
I still got to make that shirt. Fake farmers.
Hashtag fake farmers.
Yep. I've always wondered, though, if you did that, right? If you planted...
First, you have to get a deer fence because I'm not doing anything until we deer-proof that garden. I'm not doing anything. What a waste of time. If you want to feed the deer, go buy deer food.
Yeah, I have
don't plant a garden and then expect them to not go and eat it.
I have an idea about that. But, so yeah.
You've had a lot of ideas lately, they all scare me. Although some are good.
So yeah, plant in 2 week intervals. Yeah, that makes sense.
This makes sense.
Now that I think about it.
I don't know why we didn't think of this first.
Oh, zucchini can be used just like Granny Barb. Zucchinis can be used just like cucumbers in salads. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't love.
I'm not a big
zucchini and squash.
No, I have to cook it. That zucchini and squash for me is cooked.
I like.
I remember you used to make zucchini boats.
Those were delicious.
Zucchini boats, yeah.
Those were delicious. Now, I like putting some zucchini and squash in my lasagna too.
That I do. Yeah.
But yeah, I think if we had one plant, yeah, maybe. Zucchini bread's not bad either. Of course, that is completely unhealthifying zucchini. Oh, so okay. Here's one thing you gotta learn about us. And this goes to,
I was just reading Persimmon Hill Farm about her dogs peeing and getting into the garbage a lot, so she couldn't interact with Q&A last week. I think that's why she didn't like Q&A. I don't think it was us. I'm still trying to figure it out. Go ahead.
Oh, well, so I was actually commenting on her comment as well.
Okay.
And
was it down here?
Yeah, because she apologized and said, "I'm sorry for that." It sounded like you did not like Q&A,
totally
so
fine.
I wondered
if you don't
why.
Like it, tell us.
Yeah. Oh no. So tonight will be better. For your dogs, I hope.
Yeah.
Were our dogs getting into the trash last week?
No, we were in the barn.
No, I know this.
No, our dogs peed and pooped on the floor this morning. I took care of it.
This is an everyday thing, by the way.
But no.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, and funny thing, I don't think it was either one of these two.
It's actually, I did enjoy Q&A last week.
Yeah.
I was just cold and I didn't like the lighting and I was a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Just in I didn't have comfortable. I mean, hello.
This
put your
is
clothes
so
back on.
funny. What is that? Nancy just asked.
Yeah.
So
we made something swanky. I'm not quite sure what it is.
I'm gonna vent for a minute.
Please go.
But Nancy,
get it off your chest and then let it go.
I'll let it go when I figure out how we're fixing it. So Nancy just asked, have you ever made a medium swanky sauce? I mix the mild and hot together to get a little bit of heat to the mild. Love swanky sauce. So no, we've never made a medium because we have mild and hot. I don't think there's enough room in the middle for a medium.
I don't. I think mild is just a little too much heat in order to do anything
We've
else.
had some people say our mild is too hot to call it a mild. So no, I've never played with a medium. However, I just had swanky sauce made. Again, commercial kitchen.
Hot.
We've been doing it there for 7 years. Hot. And they messed up. So now I have 1,800 bottles that are wrong.
And I have a cranky husband.
And you have a very cranky, pissed off husband. Because I am like 7 bottles away from being out of stock. And I've never been out of stock in 7 years. So now I got to figure out. And I took 6 hours of my time to go get all the product, bring it back here, unload it, put it in the... and then found out it was wrong. So, yeah, I'm not too happy with my co-packer. My co-packer is great, don't get me wrong. I've worked with them for 7 years. A mistake was made. I don't know what happened, but
we just have to fix it.
Wrong.
Give them the chance to fix it before getting mad.
And it almost tastes like a medium. That's why I said it.
It actually, I don't like it at all.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not even close. It's not even close to mild either,
No.
which if it was one of those things where...
Yeah, it's wrong.
Listen, what I'm hoping will happen, and we have to wait till Monday, so I get it. That's a long wait for you because you want to fix it now.
Yep.
What I'm hoping will happen, it'll be a happy mistake.
Yeah.
They'll fix the mistake, and we'll be able to donate 1,200 bottles of
1,800 bottles.
1,800 bottles of the wrong swanky sauce to a food bank.
That's
so
the
it'll
plan.
be a happy mistake. Everything happens for a reason, and during this time, I am sure. I mean, it's swanky sauce, so
they could use it on everything.
I'm sure they can.
Meatloafs,
It's
chilies,
not like
burgers,
an essential item,
no.
but
it'll spice up somebody's day at the food bank.
It'll not the way it's intended to because it's not quite right.
Good point. Yeah, right.
But yeah, it's
But and Nancy's point, they can empty like 10 bottles, add a bunch of ketchup to it, and use it for something else.
Yeah.
They're not going to let it go to waste. I am not going to let it go to waste. No matter what happens between me and the commercial kitchen, it will not end up in a dumpster.
No.
That's not happening.
No.
It'll either get sold at the ridiculously cheap price with a sticker on it that says recipe was effed up. I don't know, but it will not get thrown away. That's my commitment to everybody. I don't throw away food. No. Hence the reason my gardens are small, because it can't. So that's
we feed the deer every year.
That's my swanky sauce vent. I haven't slept in 4 days because of this problem. So now we're on to the next one.
Moving right along. Send help.
It's been a fun 22 days. When stuff like that happens.
Okay, this morning was so bad. I wanted to jump in the truck and just go for a ride by myself. I was like, but I have to go to the kitchen to get my keys, and that's where you are. And I was like,
Yeah, I lost my bananas this morning. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Mrs.
Yeah. What I wanted to go back and say to this Smith.
Oh yeah, we're not upset with her.
No, I'm not upset at all.
No.
Very little bothers me.
Oh yeah.
And if that was your real opinion about Q&A last week,
we appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind your opinion
because that helps us know. You got to remember, for those that have been around, the OGs that have been around a year and a half or whatever, a lot of what we do because of you guys.
Right.
We built a barn, right? We're continuing to expand this whole...
Q&As were your idea.
Q&As were your idea.
Doing lotion in a large production like we're doing now, that was you.
You as in the community.
Like,
right.
I made lotion for just, like, my friends and a couple, and our immediate family. I never even gifted them to, like, for holidays.
Let's go back to our swag. I had, like, 2 shirts made. Mm-hmm. And then we went live, and people were like, I want a t-shirt.
It's all you guys.
So my point, and you guys help us with naming the lotion, scenting it, like stuff
naming
like that.
The baby.
So just by being here, you're kind of a part of all of it. That means the bad part, too. We want to know things like...
what's working, what's not working.
Yeah, we like Q&As in the barn better than on the couch, which is the way it was in the beginning. We always did our Q&As in the barn, and then it got too cold, and we came inside, and I noticed we had less people with us inside than we did outside for a couple weeks. Like, it's inside. I wanted to see the goats.
Okay, that's also because we were learning how to stream inside our house and where to stream.
And it got messy.
We started at our dining room, and the first time we streamed at our dining room...
And everybody liked the plants that were on the table.
Yes,
I remember that.
But we kept losing the feed.
Yeah.
We had to go, like, it kept buffering.
So I might say weird things sometimes if you take it the wrong way, smack me, stuff like that.
No. I take nothing
personal
or, how it was intended. It's fine. So it's good.
But hence the reason I just said, people have told us our mild is too hot to be considered a mild. Well, I don't want to change it. But that admits that I don't need a medium. Yeah. That kind of
and it's
feedback
also, that's
helps.
a subjective, what you find to be hot is not what somebody else thinks is hot.
Exactly.
So Lynn Margaret.
Yep.
How are the kids doing with schoolwork?
Yeah.
So we take a laid back approach with schoolwork. I cannot force this issue.
No.
It's not good for anybody's mental health to get really worked up about this whole e-learning is what they're calling it, or distance learning. Our district calls it e-learning.
Yep.
It's a lot. It's
a lot.
different, and I don't know how or why some of the teachers are expecting the kids to be able to, especially our kids, full disclosure, 3 out of our 4 children are dyslexic and have learning disabilities. So there's no chance in hell that I can teach them. I don't have an education background.
I'm not teaching them.
Clearly, because
I'm the biggest dyslexic one
they
of
got
all.
it from you.
Right.
But that's, and I don't mean that as a diss.
No,
That's,
I don't either.
It is completely.
Well, so one of the reasons I'm about to lose on the school and the teachers, because I'll be like, you know what? He's not doing anything. You're not going to fail him. The state won't let you. He's already going to high school. So you know what? He's done. Like, I'll teach him more around here in the next 60 days than you would anyways.
Yeah.
Via distance learning, which is all just busy work.
It is a lot of busy.
That's all it is. It's, guys, write something about this. Write something about this. There's no teaching at all. It's literally busy work.
There are lessons here about time management.
Correct.
And all of that.
Agreed.
And that's really important too.
100%.
But I do think the science department should, they had Jake, that his assignment was to pick 5 topics pertaining to, like, in the environment.
Yeah.
Global, like, polar ice caps. Deforestation,
global warming.
Global warming was one of them.
Stuff
Anyway,
like that.
so all of these environmental issues. But where I think he should have gotten some English credit was, these were 5 subjects over Monday through Friday.
Yeah, every day of the week he's got to write an essay about it.
He had to write an essay about it. And these are, 1-page double space, whatever.
Or whatever.
It doesn't take me any time to write that. But for somebody like him, that could take him a week.
Yeah.
A week.
It takes him like 2-3 hours of the day to
he
write.
has to research it, and then forming his thoughts. It's very challenging.
Yeah.
And
if you're not dyslexic, you probably have no idea what we're talking about. But it's very challenging.
It's very challenging, and I feel like he should get his language arts requirement out of the way with that one assignment.
He should.
It's science, but it's also a whole lot of writing.
Right.
And that's what's really challenging about e-learning, is it's a lot of writing.
So the kids are doing okay, but we're not. With the whole, how are the kids doing with school? Because Jake's doing all right. He's starting to get used to it.
Tyler's getting overwhelmed. He's like, wait a second. This was everybody's first full week of e-learning at home. And Tyler, they eased into the 5th grade work. And at the end of the week, they did say, by the way, next week, you can expect 4 hours of homework a day.
4 hours of homework a day. I'll tell them, too, he's not doing it. If it gets to the point where he's over there crying about it.
Well, he did. Friday, we spent the afternoon crying about Leap Day.
Yep.
Because he had to watch, it was his science project, and he had to research, he had to watch a video, which I still don't understand how that video was not educational at all, about why we have Leap Day. And why it's every 4 years and all that. And I was like, you just talk about Roman. That's all you got to talk about.
Just be like, Roman was supposed to be born on Leap Day, and he's my goat. Done.
Don't you think it's really cool, though, speaking of, like, Roman and Jules? Now, we'll end up selling Jules, but we'll have Roman, and I think it's really cool. In 4 years, we'll celebrate his first birthday.
Yeah, it's true.
It's awesome.
Yeah. All right,
really
we
cool.
went off on a tangent.
Thanks
Any teachers in here, I give you total mad respect for.
I've always given teachers a lot of.
I can't do it.
I've always given teachers a lot of
I
credit.
Could teach, but not that way. But yeah, totally. And it's and I've seen comments from teachers on both sides, like, this isn't the time to be teaching, right? Well, what's going on? Time to keep their brain moving, but not the time to be teaching, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then others that are like, nope, we can't lose track. We can't lose. We got to keep going. These kids are going to be so behind. Blah blah blah.
So
well, let
I
them
think
be
that
behind.
I think that can translate to Carol's point here, because Carol Holbert said, all our lives have changed.
Yeah.
You know, I'm home and I had to rewrite a brief 3 times. My mind and soul just not in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's
Yep.
that's 100% what we're going through. I'm here. I work from home.
Yep.
But when we need to go out and do things, we just go out and do things. And now we can't. We have to stay here. And working from home with 4 kids is not
that's
easy.
the other challenge. I'm still trying to work from home. I always worked from home for the past like 5
But
years.
it's different when you've got
Totally
4 kids
different.
at home versus 4 kids at school.
Especially what I do where I create YouTube videos and they're all running around screaming. I need them quiet because I'm in the studio downstairs and I can hear them. And it's just,
it's a challenge.
It's a challenge.
And I feel the whole, like, you know, I'm just not in it. My mind, my head just isn't in the right place.
Yep.
I think that's where I get held up with the blog because I'm now so overwhelmed from being so far behind.
Right.
But now I'm not in a headspace where I can even get down into that groove of writing because I've got 4 kids walking through my space or
I offered to build her so this is a double-edged sword, right? Her office is in the dining room in the corner. You guys have seen us over there.
Right.
But it's right there in the dining room off the kitchen because it's in the space. I can go from here to there. The dogs are up here. I can go to the kitchen, go to the bathroom, whatever.
The problem is the dogs are here, the kids are here. I can go to the bathroom and the kitchen's right there and the kids are walking through it. That's the problem. But it's not my space.
But I offered to put her office in a different spot that would have been her space.
No air conditioning.
That can all be fixed. I even offered to fix both of those. But it's on the other side of the house, and now you are secluded, and you're all by yourself. And back then,
I didn't like that idea. It's now looking brighter.
There we go. Okay, I
still don't want to move.
She didn't think so. Okay.
You turned it into a gym. Why would I want to be? That is not the creative space.
Obviously, I don't use it. The gym, that is. Why not turn it into your office now? We can make yours and his and hers office. Like, you ever see those offices where there's 2 desks? And, like, I can be like this.
I don't want to be anywhere near you. I'm just going to say it. No. Your working habits and my working habits are totally different.
I agree, totally.
I cannot be writing a blog and doing anything creative with people talking in the background. And you listen to podcasts all day at work.
Yep.
Nope.
She's
I
right.
have to have, like, my classical music playing and...
Yeah, which I could hear from my office.
Whatever. It's blocking out the children.
All right, where are we at?
We haven't answered anybody's question.
No, we haven't. I'm sorry, we got lost.
How is Jake, Lisa Annette Miller, how is Jake doing without the structure of going to school?
Well, that's where we'll go ahead.
Yeah, I think he is settling into the new structure.
Right.
But, I mean, of course, all the kids, and our kids aren't any different than any other kids. They all miss going to school and seeing their friends and having their teachers and, you know, all of the fun activities they get to do throughout the day. They all miss it. It's different. It's different for so many, even adults. Like, it's hard. This isn't easy.
Right. You know? Like I said, even for somebody that's worked from home for 5 years, it's different. Mm-hmm. Like, it's very different. Because there's that, oh, God, I got to go grocery shopping.
But you know what else is...
It's like, oh, no,
you know
I don't
what else
want
is
to go.
really difficult?
What?
Coronavirus.
Yeah. That's even worse.
Like, you have to put it into perspective.
Yep.
And say, you know what, I'm...
Rather deal with my kids screaming all day and crying over math homework
because you know what? That means they're healthy.
Yep. Exactly.
You know, we're dealing with a new normal. It's hard. It's gonna be hard, but
it won't be the normal forever. It'll be for a little while.
We don't know how long. That's the hardest part.
Exactly.
Is we don't know how long this will be normal. So, you know, it's all there's a give and take to everything, and this is definitely no exception.
Right. All right, I'm gonna yawn.
They're talking about food again.
Food? Okay, I could talk about food all day long. There's actually another update that might come about food at some point.
I know what that is.
Somebody asked again, any update on Harper? No. I mean, she's progressing, but
still
very
pregnant.
slow.
Yeah, she still has ligaments.
Yeah. Did you see a cat fall on Charlotte today?
No, but please send me the timestamp. I want to see that.
Yeah. Have you ever considered flexible steel ribbon for the goats to play on? Oh, Genevieve.
Like
I've seen that video.
I think somebody would kill themselves on
I
it.
do too. We're actually looking at getting old tractor tires.
Did
Big tire like this.
Did Roger ever text you that our order was ready?
Our order's, I don't know if it's ready to pick up.
He
I'll
said
ask
that was
him.
gonna happen
It's
today.
in here. I can't get to that right now.
I just realized we never went to Lowe's today.
So, we're supposed to be going to Lowe's to pick up material, no human contact, to pick up material for the new goat jungle gym, because remember they have no jungle gym. I think we said this in one of the updates.
Well, the tower blew over in the really bad windstorm that we had.
It was made out of old rusty nasty wood. This will be new.
Rusty wood.
You knew what I meant. Thank you.
Old pallets that disintegrated over time.
Yeah.
Plus the tower fell over in a windstorm around Halloween and yeah. It's been kind of like this patchwork jungle gym for the last couple of years, so the windstorm really helped us, to be honest.
By the way, Randy is right. Fried zucchini fries and zucchini. Oh,
those are the best.
Now that I have a deep fryer.
Oh boy, maybe we will
plant
an extra zucchini
some
plant.
Zucchinis and yeah.
Because anything fried is healthy.
Back where I was talking about the old tractor tire. If I could find a big tractor tire, I'm talking massive tractor tire. We'll dig a hole in the ground and put half the tire underground, and the other half.
A massive tractor tire.
Yeah, but another one, not just that one. But you're right, we have one.
She's starting to pant because she's overheating.
But put half the tire in the ground, and the other half will stick out like an arch, and they can run up and down the arch or go under it and stuff like that. So that we're thinking about that one eventually someday.
Oh man, you stink. You need a bath.
Nancy, you know, it's not a touchy subject. You just caught me at a first time in 7 years. I have an 1,800 bottle.
Oopsies.
Yeah, oopsies.
Well, and what I think makes you even more mad is that we were never supposed to touch this order.
Correct.
It was supposed to go right over to...
Yeah, I had a very big opportunity, to Liz's point, I had a very huge opportunity for swanky sauce that fell apart during the coronavirus. And a lot of that swanky sauce, almost 1,000 bottles of it, was supposed to go down to New Jersey to somebody that is very influential in the food world and the commercial world. I mean, he only made 3 commercials for the Super Bowl. I'm
still disappointed. Why not a 4th?
Yeah, I know. Why didn't he not do
Slacker.
4? But so their organization wanted to work with swanky sauce, so I had to make 1,000 bottles for them as a test run, by the way. And these bottles were supposed to go there, but this all fell apart with Corona, so they came here, and then I opened them and they were wrong. So part of me is like,
thank goodness.
Oh my gosh, they're wrong. I'm mad. But the other part of me is like, thank goodness they didn't go there because it was wrong. So that's why I'm like,
Stella, you're ridiculous.
That's why I got so heated. Nothing to do with Nancy. I'm about to send Nancy a free bottle. I got a feeling she feels bad that she brought it up. Please check the time.
It doesn't taste swanky.
Nancy, email Liz your address. You get a free bottle. I don't want you to feel upset. Just let us know, hot or mild. And you got to be quick because I only have like 6 hot left. So if you still taste this,
no, I think she wanted to do the screw up one.
You want a free bottle of the
No, we might
screw
have
up?
to send those to.
No, those might.
We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah,
with
we
those.
don't know what we're doing. I mean, I have no idea. Legally, they know the rules. Are we really going to send all 1,800 bottles back, empty all the product into the big machine, sanitize all the bottles again, fix the recipe, and rebottle? I highly doubt it. I don't know, but I don't know. I got to talk to them.
That's not for us to
That's
decide.
not me.
This
is
comes
why
down
I pay
to,
them.
This comes down to how is the co-packer going to make this right?
Exactly. Right.
Let them, and they might say, okay, how do you want to do this? And be like, I don't know. I've never had this happen before. You've had this happen before. You have to. I mean, this can't be the first time this has happened.
First time. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Stella, you're getting loud.
Stella, she's like made of rubber. She just falls into a position. Yeah.
So, BB, that's a new name. Can you help me out with this one?
BB, I have no idea. We're just
going
to call you BB.
BB. We'll call you BB. How spicy hot is the mild swanky sauce? I tolerate jalapenos. okay without seeds, but the seeds are way too much. So the difference between mild would you'd be totally fine.
Mild would be. I
mild
think even hot might be fine.
You might even be fine. So the difference between a little education for you. Difference between a jalapeno and a habanero. Jalapeno is going to get the heat on the tip of the tongue, and it's going to hit you like right away.
Right.
Pretty much the minute you eat it. The habanero gets you on the back of the tongue or in the throat, and it comes later. And if you don't like heat, then your eyes will water and all that stuff. Yeah. But our stuff doesn't water because we smoke the habaneros, which takes all the oils out of them.
Not all.
Not all, but it takes some. Well, we also have some habaneros in the sauce that are not smoked. Mm-hmm. But we smoke them, which takes a lot of the oils out, dries them up like a prune, right? And then that goes into the sauce, so it gives it that smoky, heat, warm flavor instead of that make your eyes water.
Yeah, so people usually hear the word habanero and they're automatically turned off to it.
Right.
But swanky sauce, and there's lots of other people in chat who can attest to this, it's a heat you can eat. It's not meant to blow your taste buds, and it's meant to complement the food you're eating. So it's not, I don't find it to be a true hot. It's not going to blow your face off.
We're actually working on, now that we're on this topic, we're not launching a medium. We probably will never launch a medium. We've gotten so much requests for an extreme hot, like almost a hot sauce version. Yeah. Like I want my eyes to water, like give me that amazing flavor with some really good heat.
More heat.
We're working on that, but it's on the back burner. I did a test run. It wasn't hot enough it was hotter than hot, but it wasn't hot enough to label to
extreme.
Right, the name extreme heat. Maybe we'll do a contest. They can name it. Because I don't even know if I like extreme heat yet. It's now.
It's just swanky extreme.
Right, or extreme swanky or something like that. We don't know. But it would be limited batches. It cost me a fortune to make because I got to get scorpion peppers and all these other weird stuff. So it won't be cheap. It won't be $8 a bottle. Not that $8 is cheap, but my point is it's another project. But that's
also been in the works for like 3 years.
That has been, yeah.
Yeah.
So I love this one. Yeah. Ann Reed, absolutely loved number 21 video. Touched my heart.
Thank you for bringing some peace to our lives.
Peace to our lives. 21. I've had this idea of literally making a silent film. Like I play around with some of these videos, guys, because it's just fun to edit and just try something new. It's a creative process. And I've said it to you probably for the last couple days, like one of these nights, our update video is literally just going to be 2 minutes of the pond chirping. Like, I'm not going to say a word. The problem is I have a very hard time not saying a word.
He's constantly talking.
So video 21 was the best I could do of not talking. And what did I make it? 20 seconds?
Yeah. Even then I was like, oh my God, stop talking.
Right.
I can hear the peepers, but I can hear you too.
So one of these days we'll try to make another one with the real camera and not just the phone. And just so you guys know about video 21, if you haven't watched it, which is kind of cool. If you
There's nothing to watch, literally.
There's literally nothing to watch, but I didn't put my hand over the lens. I didn't put the phone into the grass like this. I was aiming the phone at the pond. You can't see your hand in front of your face down there, which is really cool.
That's why electricity over at House and Pie was so important.
Right.
Even the solar, it does wonders over there.
But yeah, certain nights, if there's no stars and the clouds are covered, you can't see anything. And that was kind of that night. There was really no stars in it, but the chirping. So I'm glad you liked it. Hopefully you guys are watching that one on repeat.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, Maureen said after this, everyone will love their teachers. Yeah, I mean,
totally. I've always loved our teachers.
I've always loved our teachers.
Yep.
They really, our teachers, I feel like they go above and beyond anyway. Most of them.
Do you have a fundraiser update?
We are, we are within, I have not calculated today's numbers, but we are well under $1,000 under our total.
So
we have less than $1,000. I'll rephrase it. We have less than $1,000 to raise until we hit our goal, which is so mind-blowing.
Right, and I'll give you guys an update because we're very transparent about this project. You know, we're doing it with you guys and all of this stuff.
During all of this.
Well, a lot has slowed down. A lot of the trades, you know, the electricians, the plumbers, those guys, they're all hurting for work right now because they can't really be in people's homes. With that said, this is an outdoor project, so I want to keep the project moving, but the company that builds the metal gate is on like half staff, so they don't even have all their staff there, so that will take a little while. Plus, I wasn't getting my electrician, the original electrician quote.
Somebody else.
Well, we had to get a set. Well, it's always good to get multiple quotes, but I kind of had an original quote in my head from an estimate, but then this electrician never gave me a quote. So now I'm on my third, and the third electrician so far was amazing. He gave me a quote in 4 hours. Came out here, social distancing. You guys might have saw him in the barn. The look on his face when I told him we were live, and I forgot to tell you, was priceless. We were in the barn.
By the way.
I go, oh, by the way. They probably heard it. I go, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you. We're live, like, on YouTube right now. See that camera over there? Like, they can barely see you, but we're live. He goes, oh. I go, yeah, we could talk about it in the driveway. So I went back to the driveway and kind of explained to him what's going on here. But you could see it in his, like, I asked him, like, how's this COVID-19 thing doing with you? Like, are you guys busy? Are you got any? He goes, all my jobs have dried up. He goes, like, everything's on hold.
Not just like, even if there was a project outside, a lot of people are just halting projects because there's just no money. There's no money. There's no money,
right. And we have always told these guys, as in our community, that money will stay there for this project no matter what. It's not going anywhere. So I'm just trying to figure out, when the quotes are coming in, the masonry quote came back way higher than I think it should be. So I'm trying to figure that one out. I got another guy that might quote it. I just don't want to rush the process. Even though we're doing so good with the fundraiser, I don't want to be like, oh, let's start hiring people. I just want to make sure we do it right. Yeah. And responsible, right? Like, not just pay somebody who says they can do it for this price and not be not do our due diligence and make sure that they're not ripping us off. Correct. The gate, we're done. We know exactly where the gate's coming from. That we're done. We know that.
That's a matter of, like, buy now.
Yeah, I could literally click that order and buy, but I didn't want to order that until I know who's doing the electrical. I want all the 3 parts set in stone. Like, all right, you're going to do the electrical.
She needs, like, a CPAP machine.
She does. Help her out.
I've put her in so many different positions.
So that's where we're going with that, but it's going great. Thank you. That's my update. I'm trying to find the next.
Extra snoring tonight. Is this too tight? No, you're still snoring. Okay. Oh,
Typo Queen, so funny. It wasn't even a question, but she's so right. If I were homeschooling, I'd just say, okay, we're done. You graduated. Yep.
I'm about ready.
I would to be honest, and I've read stories about people doing this, and it doesn't hurt the child. Again, no disrespect to teachers in school and all that, but, like, taking your kid, if you had the opportunity to say, let's just dream for a second. Say we had an only child, one child. And he was in 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, a little older, right? And I had an event I needed to go to for work. And it was in New York City or Vegas or LA or whatever. And he's like really into what I do for work. Dad, I want to come with you. I want to learn like what you do. And I pull him out of school for 4 days, midweek, like he misses the whole week, to travel with me, to go to these events, to learn. I think that's sometimes more valuable than the 4 days in the classroom.
All right, so I don't know if you even know this. I think you do. But, like, that was me.
That was you. You're right. Your mom did that with you.
So my mom traveled for a living.
Yep.
And
right, you're too loud.
During some of her international flights, I was the only child, and she did bring me. And I literally went to Amsterdam and learned about the Anne Frank. You know, I think we didn't go in Anne Frank's house, but we went, we drove past it.
Yeah. But so you did that during the school year?
Yep.
Like just...
There was one during the school year. I think it was the Amsterdam one. And then there was another one during the summer, which we went to Copenhagen. I can now say I'm an international musician because I played in Copenhagen.
Oh,
not like a concert.
You say it again, they're going to make you play again.
I won't say it again then.
Quarantine concert. Oh, that was great. Quarantine concert. Come on, guys, help me out. Let's get it.
Not happening.
Never mind.
Not happening.
Damn, that could have been so much fun. We could have made it to our total on our fundraiser with a tip jar, quarantine concert. We would have been done. Okay, so yeah, she tried, but you did that during school and like missed a week or two or a month or whatever.
No, not that long. No. It was maybe a couple days, like where the school day. I don't remember if what time of year. Amsterdam might have been during like April vacation or something.
Yeah.
Where I might have missed like a Friday and a Monday or something.
Got it. Okay, you are in the way again. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my theory about, and I don't know how I even got there, but somebody, homeschooling. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we graduated.
Yeah, be graduated. I'd be on the unschool train. Like,
hey, that's
you're gonna learn,
legit way.
Right.
You can still be really educated and be unschooled. You just, the child actually takes control over their education at that point and says, hey, I want to learn about this week.
Right.
And honestly, I think the kid will end up learning a whole lot more than if you try to teach by a curriculum, because you're picking topics that you're actually interested in. You're going to learn more if you're actually engaged and interested. Right, Tyler?
Wait, what?
See?
Tyler, how are you here, come here, sit here for a second.
Oh,
right
man.
here next to me.
He's in his
over here.
I didn't want to trip on 20 wires.
Okay, so you're going to go this way and trip on 18.
And trip on the camera itself.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He's here.
There we go.
He's here. He's getting
we made it.
Oh!
We made it. It's fine.
He said. All right, so just sit there for a second, and we'll talk to you in a minute. So, how are you doing with this whole, like, homeschooling thing or e-learning? Like, what do you think about it?
I don't like it.
Why not?
Because it's very stressful and they're asking you to do a whole bunch of stuff that I can barely do at school.
Okay.
That I can't even do at school, and they're now asking me to do it at home.
So what's the difference between doing it at school and at home?
Because school has a lot more professional teachers.
Which is true. We're not.
Are you not?
We're totally.
Am I not professional?
No, you're not, and we know this. Yeah. Okay. So professional teachers.
And my teacher doesn't cuss. She doesn't drink, and she.
Hey, no canoodling with the principal.
Sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
So
this is why.
So what else?
He doesn't learn anything.
But what aren't they asking you to do fun stuff like videos and pictures and things like that?
Yes, you're watching videos and you get to draw your answers and you can do
draw my answers.
You can if you wanted to.
Oh, I don't like drawing.
Okay, what about video answers? You don't have to write the whole time.
So that's it? That's all you got for us?
Music bingo wasn't fun.
Oh, he's out of here. Oh, careful. If you're getting up, jump over the back.
Jump over there.
Jump over the back of the couch. All right, we'll see you later, Llama Boy. Thanks for your help.
Bye.
So there's
couldn't just get off the couch like a normal human being.
There's our exact point.
Bye.
Not into it at all.
See ya.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to fall down the stairs.
So back to what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
That's the perfect example of he needs the extra help. Like, he's like, they're asking me to do stuff at home I can barely do at school.
Yeah.
Right. So that's it. Where are we at?
This whole...
Yeah, we need to focus on... Exactly.
Focus on the mental health, and this online learning is not working. No, it's not.
Right. No.
And you know what? Honestly, it's not even considered online learning. They are just trying to keep the kids to not regress in their learning process. They're not trying to teach the kids new things. They're just trying to keep them at the grade level that they're at on the last day of real school. It's why our kids go to summer school. They don't teach anything new in summer school.
No.
They just try to keep the kids from regressing during the summer and losing time once they go back to school in the fall.
Exactly. KT, right there.
KT asks, what's the first thing you want to do? What's the first thing you want to do or see when the lockdown is done? Gosh, I honestly...
I got an idea.
Yeah, I do too.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I want to have the biggest bonfire.
That was it. That was mine.
Yeah, I want to have the biggest bonfire. I want to hang out with all of our friends, like, around the bonfire, drinking drinks, eating food, and having a good time, singing karaoke because we're all horrible at it, but doing it.
Yep.
Like we own it.
Yep.
Like, that's what I miss the most right now.
Yeah, like barbecue, stuff like that.
Connecting with friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, she wants to give Jenna a hug, and Angie, like, stuff like that.
It's the simple things. Like,
the simple. It's not, I mean, part of me, like, I'm really starting to get sick of the food in this house. And I'm cooking so much, like, and different things that I haven't cooked in a long time.
It'll be nice to go out and have somebody cook for us.
Yeah, exactly. Have somebody cook that I don't have to. That'd be nice. But tomorrow, I think we're doing homemade pasta. We haven't done that in years, so that'll be fun.
That's because we lost the pasta maker for a
couple
couple
is true.
years.
And we found it.
We just
pasta
found it.
machine. So,
look, there are good things coming from this lockdown.
But I also know Tyler and Quinn are very excited about seeing the pasta machine work. So that's why I'm like, tomorrow we'll make homemade pasta.
Listen, we have to keep this all in perspective.
Exactly.
I don't know, but we're getting to a point, and I know it's affected us. We're getting to a point where we all are going to or already do know somebody who has had this virus.
Yep.
And it's scary because even for the people who have had it, I feel like, and I'm not going to get too political, but I feel like it's been downplayed. And, it's just like having the flu. Well, the flu kills people. And having the flu sucks. And it hurts. And fevers hurt. They're painful. And from the people that we've heard about, either people we know or people we trust who have had this virus, it's not a cakewalk. It is not like a cold. It is not like the flu. It is worse than all of that. So we all have to we have to do this, as inconvenient as it is, as much as we long for that connection with our friends. The fact is we're not testing enough people to know who's asymptomatic, who's carrying this virus and doesn't even know it, who can affect somebody who is actually going to get sick. So as much as I love Jenna and Angie and all of our friends, you can't hug them and you can't go and hang out with them because you don't know if they're one of those people. Hell, I don't know if I'm one of those people. Highly doubt it because I always get sick. You could be. No, you can't because I would get sick.
Not if we were both asymptomatic. If you think
I don't
about
think
it.
I would be though. I get things that you don't get, and I mean, Libby gave me the flu, but I slept next to you the whole time. You never got it.
Right.
You know. Yeah. I also know how to cover my cough, and Libby coughed in my mouth. That's how I got it. Gross but true.
So, go ahead. Where are you at?
I'm just saying. She coughed in my mouth. I did not cough in your mouth.
So I noticed the question, not even a question, a statement that your mom put up.
Yeah.
And I don't even think I told Grams this. Yeah, or Becca. You guys know her as Becca.
Also Grams.
We've already tagged her cottage as quarantine zone.
Well, so we've had a deal between our friends and everybody that if one of us gets sick, we'll go to the cottage.
Right.
If one of our friends gets sick and they don't, and if they're one of our friends who doesn't have a house that they can self-isolate in, then they're going to actually go in our camper.
In the camper, right.
So we have a plan.
So we've set up like this whole village kind of
and honestly,
concept.
If the cottage and I know you said it, how our bedroom can be.
It could be.
An isolate because we have a bathroom.
We have a bathroom. We could literally plug in a little dorm-style fridge
for some waters
or whatever
hydration stuff. Yeah.
Yep. But
so it can be done. A third person can be isolated, quarantined on the property. And when it comes to the kids, I don't even want to think about the kids.
Right.
That's not even.
But we've already made plans about what's going to happen if somebody gets it around, and not somebody just us, but somebody that
our
closest neighbors that just don't have the option to say I'm quarantining here in my own house, right? Yep. Hang it jumped. It jumped.
So I just saw Tina found a YouTube emoji.
I thought I saw that.
That's
somewhere.
where you lost. That's where you lost it. We were at Tina's YouTube emoji.
Oh, Chris West,
Chris
$5.
West.
Stella's.
Stella's adorable in the outfit. I think she got that for Stella.
How did you know it was wrong?
The sauce.
Roxy asked.
Well, you skipped a bunch of.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second.
Yeah, we still have. There's her. Okay. There's her YouTube emoji. How in the world did Tina? You know, Tina is our emoji lady.
Oh, there it is. That's where we lost.
That's
right.
Tina. We'll get this. We'll get through this. YouTube, just take one day at a time.
Yeah.
It was a YouTube emoji.
That is so cool.
That is really cool.
Liz, right here.
So Lori Coleman. Looks like it was a statement, not a question. But Liz, as a Patreon member, I'm going to say that it is okay for me if you don't do the blog for the time being. You have so much going on, so please put that on the back burner. I really appreciate that, actually, and I know because not a single Patreon member has written me and complained like, "Where's the blog?"
But that almost makes you more like, they're so nice. They're not saying anything. I feel even more guilty.
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna do something. I just don't know what. I've been wanting to rewrite the tiers too.
Ooh.
What?
I'm reading the next question, figuring out the answer. Keep going.
I need to figure out the tiers, and see if I can somehow restructure them to take the blog off of my shoulders.
I've actually done some Patreon education research as to how a lot of other creators, we'll call it, do Patreon. And the whole history behind the Patreon concept was actually way back. Was it Leonardo da Vinci or like some artists like way back in the day?
Yeah.
These artists were I'll give you a brief history. If you literally go to the Patreon website and watch their commercial, it shows you that these artists way back in the day were poor, right?
Yeah.
And they just wanted to do their
starving artists.
They just wanted to do their art. And there were people out there that are like, look, I can't afford your $8,000 piece of art or $5,000.
But I think you're on to something.
But I think you're onto something, and I enjoy what you do, even though I'm not buying it.
And I want to support
Here's
you.
$5, right? Yeah. I just want to support you so you can still continue to, but I don't want anything.
Yeah, but it's a monthly thing.
Correct.
One of the things that I was talking about in this whole...
I was just saying that's the whole history behind what's a Patreon and the kind of where it went.
But how it benefits us is not just, you're supporting, but it's the monthly income. It's great when people support by like buying lotion and buying any kind of merch or swanky sauce. Yeah. But it's the monthly income that when we're trying to run a business and we're like, all right, well, we got hay coming up and that's a big chunk of change.
How much hay do you think your farm goes through in a month? That's literally Abby's question. Yeah.
So Patreon, hay money Patreon money goes to hay. Patreon money went to pay for this goat jungle gym. Yep. Like these are the types of projects we can do because of stuff like Patreon.
Right.
Because of our Patreon members. So where I feel guilty is I don't feel like I'm giving anything back to them.
Right.
For all that they do because it helps so much. When I say we can't do this without you guys, literally mean it from my inner being.
And that goes back to Abby's question on how much hay do you think you go through in a month. So in a month, that's hard because every month is a little different.
Yeah, it depends if it's the summer or the winter. Exactly. Are they pregnant? Is it second cut? Is it... Yeah.
Right. Is it second cut, first cut? How much? And we'll go back to regular hay bales because we switched back to those for convenience. If you guys have noticed over the past, say, 2 weeks, when we're throwing hay, we're not like...
It's only been a week.
It's only been a week, right? But we're not like struggling to throw those big flakes. I don't have to use the tractor to get hay in and out of the barn. It's just easier now. It's not easier the day you get it delivered, especially in a quarantine where you can't have anybody come help.
Yeah,
that was bad idea. But I would say about 60 bales a month. We go through about 2 bales a day, roughly.
I think that
sometimes a little more.
We go through a little more than that.
Possibly
between
even
the boys and House
That's
of Pie.
true. That's true.
We go
So
through.
probably
I
3.
think the big barn goes through 2 bales a day.
Yeah.
And then you've got the boys, and then you've got the teenagers.
Yeah, so probably total between the boys. The boys don't even do
3 to 4 bales a day.
Probably 3. Yeah, somewhere around there, 3 to 4. And right now,
it's times 30.
Times
30 days.
30 days. Yeah.
4
so
times
90.
30, 100.
So about 90 to 120 bales a month. Right now.
Yeah.
But as the summer comes in, that'll go down.
Oh, it's amazing how
That'll go
much
way
they
down.
eat on pasture and how much that saves us on hay.
Right.
It is amazing.
Yeah. We calculated it once for one of our viewers asked if I only had 1 or 2 goats, like how much hay would I go through? And our friends Jenna and
They
Rob
have 2 goats.
They have 2 goats, and I think they said 1 bale of hay for them could last like 2 to 3 days,
depending on the tight.
Yeah.
Bales of hay, well, except for this last batch.
Oh
of hay,
my gosh.
Bales of hay anywhere else, they can vary greatly
Right.
in weight and density. The hay bales we just picked up were a solid 50 to 75 pounds a piece. I felt like they got
Oh,
heavier.
these were ridiculous.
Yeah.
These were
I'm seeing some
which is
super
good.
chats come through, so I just want to. I don't know who's doing them because we don't see who posted it until we get to you. But I just wanted to thank the 3 people who have done super chats tonight. They're not going unnoticed. They're just going to be going delayed. But we'll definitely.
Yeah, it pops up on the top of our screen, but it doesn't tell us who it is until
we get down to the inline chat where it was made, and we are running. Oh, I don't see the timestamps.
We're running way behind.
But we
yeah,
are
you're
running,
right. Why do I not?
Because it's a feature that you just timestamps aren't there. You toggle timestamps. That's why.
Yeah.
Boink. Whatever.
Okay.
They're not showing up. Oh, there they are. So yeah, we are running. Oh wow, we're on par tonight.
We're not bad. We're about
half an hour behind.
About a half an hour, 25 minutes behind. Could goats play on a seesaw? Yeah, they could, but it's dangerous. We don't want to do it.
Think about if a baby got under the seesaw while
and
it's coming
Danica
down.
jumps on it. Right.
Yeah, that's dangerous. So no, we do try to always look on at the worst. What
goats,
could the goats?
Yeah.
How could the goats hurt themselves on this?
Yeah.
And a seesaw is definitely
Tyler
ruined his teeth on a seesaw
Tyler
one
had,
summer.
Yep.
So yeah, no, seesaws are no good.
Yep. Somebody posted something on Simon Says Farm's live list
about
for the cat.
I'll look into that. I'm sure it's hysterical. Yes, Stella snores a lot.
What was wrong with the ingredients missing? Oh, you guys are probably talking about somebody asked. Who asked that? Maureen asked, what was wrong with ingredient? It was too dark. I mean, not too dark.
It's
Sorry.
too red.
It's too red. Not dark enough, and the
and
consistency isn't there, and the heat's not there. So there's a lot.
Something's messed up.
I almost thought for a minute they made my mild version and put it in a hot bottle, but it's not that either. So I don't know what happened. Something got all messed up, but
so Barbara asked, would you be able to save today's video clips of Frio's gymnastics and Charlotte's collision? I didn't know Frio had gymnastics.
Yeah, I didn't know any of that. No.
So no, unless it happens within 2 hours, we can't clip it out.
Yeah.
So if it happened more than 2 hours ago, unfortunately, we lose it until it's uploaded, and then it's a pain. Yeah.
How did I know it was wrong? Roxy again,
color,
swanky sauce,
taste.
color, and then I opened one and tasted it, and I'm like,
color was your first tip. That
color
something
right
was
away.
Wrong.
Yep.
It was just too red. Back to the
squash and zucchini.
Squash and zucchini with ground meat.
Aaron, quit rubbing your eye. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it again.
You are.
Didn't even know it.
This is why we have to self-quarantine, because he can't stop touching his face. Meanwhile, I'm over here with my hand all over my face, so it's okay.
Can you show the candy bar? Can you show the newbies your shirt, Aaron, please?
All right, so read it to him.
This is my
how to pick up chicks.
Yeah, and it's baby chickens here.
Yeah.
We'll get you guys a good one here. Ready? There you go. Okay. There you go. Brenda and Tina
don't believe
Moo snores.
I was woken at 3 a.m. and Moo was snoring.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Interesting. Yeah, we sleep with the cams going all night long, and I did not hear
No,
snoring.
I don't wake up with
But you know what? I don't put it past Moo.
No, neither do I.
She could probably really snore.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, so Michelle ordered our Thunder puzzle after last week's talk. Maybe it was actually before.
She ordered it before
last week's conversation. And then when I went to go and sign in to see if I could upload more puzzle photos for the puzzle, I couldn't find the puzzle. I looked on our manufacturer's website, and they've been discontinued.
Yeah, they don't make any puzzles. So, I got a feeling they got overwhelmed during all this, and everybody.
I don't know, but yeah, Michelle, I did send you an email.
Yeah.
It got discontinued.
Yeah.
I was very sad. Oh yeah, all the homeschooling talk. Amish kids are done with school when they're 16 because they gotta get to work.
Yep.
And yeah, it's hard.
This one. Read that one though.
Katrina Hanning.
Yep.
I homeschooled my 2 youngest, both learning difficulty. It was really hard work. They are now nearly 17 and 19 and still learning.
Good for you.
Well, we're all still learning.
We're all still learning, definitely.
But it's definitely, yeah. I mean, learning difficulties are not. Well, I mean, it's called learning difficulties for a reason. It's hard. It's hard work, and they have to. Yeah.
Your mom corrected you. You did go to the Anne Frank house.
Oh. Because I remember that. Yeah. No, actually, I kind of do remember it. The longer I was talking about it. Yeah. You saw the tree that fell down from the bedroom window. I actually remember reading the diary of Anne Frank more than I remember visiting the house.
Oh, that's probably so true. Sorry, Lyd.
Oh, yeah.
Lyd just read somewhere that beer sales in our country are up 34%.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense because think about it, and we were just talking about this in the other way, which is bad. Beer sales are up, but not the sales that all the restaurants would have bought, like keg sales and the hard liquor that the restaurants would buy for the bars.
We were talking about the milk industry. The dairy industry is actually hurting real bad. They're having to dump 9,000 gallons of milk every day because distributors aren't coming to pick it up because there's no need. Everybody panic bought all the milk, and now that that's over and a lot of grocery stores have put a limit on how many gallons of milk you can buy, now everything's slowed up and the shelves are stocked, but the demand isn't there anymore because
no restaurants are buying milk.
No restaurants are buying milk. All the schools in America are shut down, so they're not buying milk.
And they use a lot of milk.
Yeah. So all of these dairy farmers are losing their shirts on and dumping all that milk. That's got to be, I mean, that's got to hurt real bad to have to dump a whole tanker truck full of milk right down the drain.
Yep. Well, I lost that one. I'm reading a question, so you could read that one.
It was something about, you were right, and my daughter, the teacher, did it with, son went...
Oh, okay. So Maureen was talking about how I was right. Her daughter...
science school project, and the invention was the wrist wold.
Yeah.
Go to Shark Tank, and Hasbro wants it.
Yeah.
It's all because, they went to... That's outside of school.
So learning. They pulled outside of school learning, and it's going to turn into something cool. That's very cool.
It's really cool.
Nicole
Barra.
Yeah. For a goat that is like Aerie, what?
Yeah, so for a goat that's tube fed like Aerie, what happens when she's old enough to eat hay? Can she still eat? If not, how will she get her rumen started? How would she do alone without... Oh, how would she do being alone without other goats or having a herd? So 2-part question. That's actually a question that I have talked with the Mia Foundation's owner about. We have to trust that she's in the best hands possible. She is being treated, and her nutrition specifically is being monitored and adjusted as she grows by a nutritionist at Cornell Veterinary School of Medicine. So I don't have the answer to that. I don't know. It's one of my concerns. I actually don't want her to start ruminating. because I don't know how her cleft palate is going to manage having the extra fluid coming up and then having to go back down.
Right.
I think I am not a professional. This is just my opinion, but I would think that would compromise Aerie in possibly getting aspiration pneumonia. That's just my 2 cents. But again, I'm not a professional. She's not in my care, and I know that the Mia Foundation is providing her the absolute best care. And anytime she has questions, she can reach out to her vet, and she reaches out to me about just normal goat stuff. As far as Aerie not having a goat herd, you're right, she doesn't have a goat herd, but she has a dog herd, she has a people herd.
Yeah.
She has a herd.
Because she's a house goat.
She's a house goat. She's never
So
left
she's
alone.
never alone, right.
She has her herd. I was just sent a video this morning of her playing with a dog. She has no idea that she is a goat.
Yeah, she doesn't know
She's
she's a
no
goat.
clue she's a goat.
Right.
But she has friends. She has companions. She has company.
Right.
She's never alone. So that's not a concern of mine. She is stimulated and enriched every single day, whether that be from what her human puts down for her as far as toys.
Yep.
Sounds like she might get a ball that hangs and she might headbutt it, you know?
Yep.
Something for her to have normal goat instincts of headbutting. But yeah, she plays with other animals.
Yeah.
They're just not her own species.
I don't want to Debbie Downer this, but we've said it from the beginning. It's the quality of life, not the length of life. Like, she's going to have a great life,
We
no
just
matter
don't
how
know
long
how
it is.
it's gonna be.
We have no idea, you know, and
That
they're doing way more than we could have.
Yeah. Well, and that's
And they
why
have the connections, and they have that charity set up style where they're got Cornell and all that stuff involved. We don't have that.
Yeah, I have no means to
so-
provide that, and that was one of the reasons.
Yep.
Giving Aerie to this foundation was one of the hardest things that I've ever done.
Right.
But on the same, in the same breath, it was also one of the most freeing things I was able to do, because I knew I could provide her the care she needed for a short term, but this happened very early on into kidding season.
Oh yeah.
And we had a lot of other births to do, and tube feeding a baby goat for every 3 hours was going to kill us.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to last very long. So the Mia Foundation has been a blessing for Aerie and for us.
And back when I said earlier, I'm always practicing editing and trying something new, the creative thing. I did some stuff in that video that I've never done before, like cry all over the keyboard while I'm editing. That's how you know you got something that will kind of cherish forever. Like, we can go back and watch it anytime. But yeah, when you're trying to edit and you're like, oh man, like I can't get through this, right? Like it was
not easy. It was
not easy.
So hard to. And
Right.
it all happened so fast.
And it wasn't just the Aerie story, that video. That video was the first part of Kidding See. That video was like a 48-hour, oh my God,
Those 2 days
kind
were
of
really
story.
hard.
Right.
Those
So,
2 days were impossible. But
I'm going to jump into this next part, which it sounds like you guys were back on the homeschooling thing, and I'm going to try to go quick through a lot of these. But Love Giraffe wants to know if Olivia likes homeschooling. So Olivia and Quinn they think they're on summer vacation, other than the fact
they get to play on their tablets
that they
from
get
school.
to play on their tablets from school during the day, which their stuff at kindergarten and first grade is all game.
games.
It's all game based, but they get stomach aches every night.
Yeah.
Every night out of nowhere, my tummy
before
hurts.
bed.
My tummy hurts. I think that's anxiety. It's
Yeah.
like we don't understand why we're not in school, and I don't want to go to bed, and my tummy hurts.
And it's
like,
Groundhog's Day.
it's
Every day is the same.
Yep.
You know, you wake up and we don't go anywhere, and you wake
Right.
up and we don't go anywhere.
Right. So
But I mean, we're having fun.
So the next question goes right into
Okay.
that, where Cheryl West says, that is a perfect example of teaching your kids at home.
Yeah.
Tyler and Quinn learn how to make pasta. You know, why wouldn't they wouldn't learn that at school? That's my point. We don't need the tablets and the Chromebook and the Jake write a paper about the polar ice caps. these kids would learn all day long here.
They would.
But then I would get no work done, and
There
you would get
there
no
would
work.
need to be some structure though
Correct.
on the basics of
course.
of the foundation of their education. With Livy and Quinn are both. It's a very crucial time in their learning when they're learning the basics of like what sounds make and what letters the sounds make and what the letters look like. And for a dyslexic kid like Quinn, he needs a lot of repetition with learning his letters because he can so easily mix up the B's and the D's, the P's and the all of that is so hard for him. Yeah. So he needs that repetition. I get why it's important to keep the kids engaged. It's just not the best method for them with their struggles with the English language.
So Chris West said they're ordering out from small local businesses to try to support them. Yeah. That's great. That's kind of the margarita we ordered.
So not just the margarita, but when we called, I called and asked if they had the blueberry one because it's my favorite. And she goes, all right, well, because we live in the state of Connecticut with our liquor license, you have to buy food with your liquor purchase.
That makes sense.
So you can buy just like chips and salsa. It's like $3. But you have to buy something food related so that we can sell you this. And I was like, you just give me one of my favorite dishes from there.
It was your enchilada.
Surf and turf enchilada or something like that.
Enchilada, that's what it is.
And I was like, sign me up.
Yeah, there's still half of that in the fridge. I might eat it after this.
I know, I had it for lunch the other day.
So, let's see. A friend of mine...
Susan Battersby, if you want to see what this virus does to a 14-year-old little girl, my daughter knows, look at Simon Says Farms Live. And she has CP, which is cerebral palsy?
Cerebral palsy, yeah.
Well, cerebral palsy is difficult in itself.
This goes, again, we're a little behind. We're very behind.
We're catching up, though.
They're talking about, let's see.
What we were saying, look, everybody found... Look, new emojis?
They found new fun emojis. People like doing the, whatever that's called.
They're dabbing.
They're dabbing.
What?
Oh my goodness.
I have been off of YouTube for far too long.
YouTube has given us 2 new rows of emojis, and many have to do
with the virus. They're not dabbing. They're coughing in their elbow.
They're coughing in their elbow.
Oh, they're doing the safe.
Yes.
The cough catcher is what we call that.
You're right. I saw that on Twitter the other day. YouTube
really
mentioned
cool. It did look like dabbing, though.
about new emojis coming.
That's really cool. I like it. That's exciting. It's the little things in life, right? New emojis on YouTube. How excited did we just get?
Oh, there it is. Lisa finally...
Net Miller.
Yeah.
Oh, for new outfits for Stella. Oh, look Stella, at you get new outfits.
Lisa wants to get you a new outfit.
New clothes.
Yeah.
Just what you need more.
But we're going to have to order it. We can't go to the store.
That's okay. They never have her size.
Okay.
I like ordering online. It's one of my favorite things to do because there's so much more selections and almost everything is in stock, except I am having a falling out with Amazon because nothing is in stock and nothing is Amazon Prime anymore. You order it and it'll be here in May. I'm like, what?
I ordered something the other day, like a week ago. It's still not here.
I know. Babe, I ordered things. Remember, I was like, I'm just doing it. I'm jumping in line. Toilet paper is one of those things. You cannot order online anymore. We have a subscription for toilet paper on Amazon. Yeah, and they told us it could not be delivered, but filled. It's delayed. Yeah. And I'm like, does that mean I'll eventually get it? Do I need to go to the store and get it? I don't want to be hoarding toilet paper. Okay?
Rosemary says I homeschooled something. She learned something. Rosemary Loveland.
Aaron, you are homeschooling me. I just learned a bit of history.
That could have been the Patreon history.
Oh, maybe.
It's the whole, what is it? Yeah.
Tea towels.
Tea towels.
Queen bee.
Queen bee. Oh, Mary.
Mary's the lurker baker. Buy some hay. Yes. Yes, we will definitely put that towards our hay bill.
We already bought it. It's here.
But we still have a hay bill.
The bill just showed up today.
It did. I put it in the...
Where'd you...
In the wood stove pile. I don't even want to see it.
I needed that.
It's still there. I didn't put it in the wood stove. I just put it in the burn pile.
Okay.
It's still there. You can open it.
We were talking this morning. Were you talking this morning about what you can use on the floor instead of hay?
Julie N asked, were you talking this morning about what to use on the floor of the barn instead of hay? Are you sticking with hay?
Yes, we're sticking with hay.
He was complaining and asking, do you think they're wasting more hay on the new bales of hay or on the old bales? And I was like, look, no matter how you look at it, we don't have a bedding budget. Hay is our bedding. So whether they're wasting more or less or whatever, fact is we still aren't having to buy pine shavings or whatever, straw, whatever else we would put down on the floor.
Right. So we only buy one item and it does two things. Yeah.
Right. Multi-purpose. It's not a unitasker.
Yep. I'm yawning again.
So Granny Barb said, here's an idea, coffee table book for your farm photos, goats over the course of a year or longer, or the various goats, family, etc.
So the problem is our vendor doesn't make a book.
No, not a book like that.
And the books we used to make, coffee table books, we have them here.
There are scrapbooks.
Those are scrapbook style, right, where they
They're
like,
one and done.
it was, it was a whole year worth of content in one book. Those took forever. Those took forever.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how some of these other places get books published like that. I just don't.
Yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. I'm still working on that. Trying to figure out how to publish a book.
You know who we can ask? I know somebody actually.
Good. Ask them.
I'll reach out.
Ask them.
Yeah, I already
don't know.
did that one.
Oh, okay. You did the Lori Coleman list. Please don't feel guilty one.
Yes, I know. She's very good. She's very good to me.
Have you put Christmas trees? J.M. Davis asked if we ever let our goats eat Christmas trees, and we did.
Yeah, each paddock got a Christmas tree this year. I'm very picky with my Christmas trees, though. They have to be locally cut down from a local Christmas tree farm that doesn't spray their trees with any chemicals, because chemicals in pregnant goats is no bueno.
Yeah. We kind of just mentioned that a little bit. Yeah.
KT, will the pool stay in the barn? You know, because Danica loves it. When the platform comes back.
That's a good question.
We're gonna move things around once the platform comes back, but some form of the pool will stay. Likely move down into like what I call the L, like the L-shaped area.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The pool. Sorry, I might have missed that. The platform can't go in the L-shaped area.
No.
They'll
pool.
jump on the rabbits.
The pool.
Yeah, the pool could.
In the L.
Right. Yep, that makes sense. Yep. Have you thought of turning... Oh, hang on. Who asked this?
Shirley B.
Have you thought of turning the black water bin over and filling it with hay so the babies can use it? So the adults...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also something we should probably consider.
Yeah.
Colin White.
Oh,
I hope he's still here. What
are the dogs' names? Oh, I hope somebody answered it for him because we're so far behind. We are.
So this is Stella, and she's our French bulldog. She's a year old. We celebrated her birthday live on Q&A. And this is Hazel, and she's our 3-year-old. I can't believe you're 3, and we missed your birthday. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's our 3-year-old Great Dane. And then at the other end of the couch is Luke.
The grumpy old one.
The grumpy old man. He is, we lost track of
13.
He's 12.
12.
Or he's 11, about to be 12, or he's 12, about to be 13. I'll do the math.
One of these days.
His birthday's not till
After
May.
the blog is over. She'll do the math.
And I release spring collection before it's summer.
Yep. No drinking tonight?
Oh, no, we already had our drink.
We just had one.
Mine's back there.
One of these,
it's empty.
One of these little guys.
And I'm too lazy to get up and get another one.
I gotta turn that around. They don't pay us to have it sit like that. Yeah.
So, Deborah, hold on, you scroll.
Where are you? Right here?
Yeah, I had 2 ADHD boys who wouldn't have made it through homeschooling.
Oh,
so that's the thing, is Jake is ADHD as well. On top of his dyslexia, Tyler and Quinn are also dyslexic. Although Quinn hasn't been formally diagnosed, but he has all the telltale signs, and both Tyler and Jake are.
And I'm 100% dyslexic.
Well, there is. I don't know.
There's
if
no
you
such
can
thing
have
as a
50%
no. You either are or you
dyslexic.
aren't.
Yeah, you're either pregnant or you are.
Actually, no.
And we're not. So
I actually
just clearing
don't.
That up.
I don't think that's true because sometimes they will say
The
the
severity of it, but I don't
Right.
think they do like, oh, you're 25% dyslexic.
Yeah, no, I don't know if that's a but ADHD.
But there is a mild, moderate, or severe.
Right. Back in my day, ADHD was not in school. That was not
That wasn't a thing.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing. But I almost guarantee I am.
ADHD?
Yeah, is that the one or the other one?
Like ADD.
That's what it is, ADD. Yeah.
He can't.
Hence, Greenhouse still isn't complete. Right.
That's because I didn't keep you on track.
Right. Exactly. Well, and you didn't think it was important. So that's why it's not complete. Lissy G with a $40 donation.
Treat yourself.
Oh, what am I going to treat
More
myself?
margaritas.
More hay.
No, that's not a treat.
Oh, good
that hay
point.
was not treating us nicely. I'm sorry. But
No,
that's
that treat. Yeah.
Hold on, you just skipped
Domestic
somebody.
abuse is up. Oh, I thought you were talking about us. I heard it might actually go up with this quarantine stuff. I also heard
really
there's a lot of sad statistics.
Yeah.
Child abuse, domestic abuse, like so much. Divorce, like everything. They're like,
Is that what you're thinking about?
no, but they're like saying this, like absence makes the heart grow fonder is a true thing.
I know.
Like, what did I miss? You said I missed something.
Oh, I missed Mrs. Ferret. I saw somebody was saying hi, welcome, and they're new here.
Oh,
and
welcome.
Want to be part of the village, so
You're there.
You're here.
All you got to do is
This is all you gotta do.
Watch or talk. That's all you
Yeah,
have to do.
and all of our lurkers are just as much of our villagers as our chatters, as the people who just watch. So welcome, nice to have you. Obviously,
it looks like people are welcoming you in. You got any questions? Let us know.
Yep.
So if this is your first time here on the live
Clearly,
chat,
there's a couple of them.
If a couple of these people are here on this live chat for your first time, most of the time when we go live, and we do this every Saturday, the description doesn't, for some reason, load. So you might click down and there's no description. Yeah. We have over 700 videos on YouTube. If you head over to those, most of the descriptions are the same. And you can learn a lot in that description, or talk to the other chatters, or head over to our website.
Most of these chatters, most of our villagers, where we hang out, it's our hangout spot. It's like the local bar. Yeah. Only add an N. It's the local barn.
Yes. That was good.
It's
the
like
local
Cheers.
Barn. We need to make a T-shirt.
It's like Cheers, where everybody knows your name.
Where everybody knows. I don't know if I could use that. That might be copyrighted. But the local barn. Do we have an illustrator in the room? I need an illustrator. Can somebody draw us a picture of a barn?
Our barn.
Yeah, with like somebody with a drink in their hand and a camera on the wall that says live.
Anyway, that's where we all hang out. Okay, that's the local hangout. There's 2 cameras. One of them is the nursery
So there's the main bar and the back bar. Like
the quiet area for the children.
Yeah.
No, but that one camera floats around the barn. It can either be pointing outside, that's where you can watch all the kids play, or you can watch the big barn, and that's where all we call it Gen Pop. Now that sounds
that
horrible.
camera pretty much never moves.
Never moves. It's always there.
Pretty much never moves.
And that's where you get to watch the whole herd come in and out of the barn, eat their hay, sleep. We have a couple toys in there for the babies.
You kind of see us work morning chores, night chores from a distance.
Yep. And then the other camera that is a floating camera right now is on Amy, who just had her babies.
Right now it's on us.
Oh, just kidding. It's not on Amy, but it will be back on Amy in the morning, where she just had 2 babies. Well, 2 weeks ago tomorrow.
Yeah, and we have one more goat ready to have babies in the next week.
Her due date's tomorrow, so she'll go any second. Well,
not second.
Not that close.
Don't get all excited. You guys can sleep tonight.
Not that close.
Any day. Yeah. All right, next one.
So
gotta start wrapping this up. These people got places to go. Actually, no, you don't.
You have nowhere to be.
Nowhere
Other than maybe our UK friends have to go to bed.
You want to know something I saw before I go?
We have nowhere to be. We're going to be here all night.
A friend / YouTuber creator of mine, I'd love to get them in here, but they're doing a 24-hour live stream coming up.
Like a Q&A, or what are they doing?
24 hours, Q&A. They're YouTubers, so they teach people how to YouTube and all that. But they're bringing on 24 guests. So every hour you would have a different guest on. They, as the people putting on the show, will be there for all 24. You know, like, that's insane. Like, that's really cool because when I was in college, a buddy of mine, Vinny, I can't remember his last name, but he broke the Guinness Book of World Record in college on the college radio station for doing the longest live radio show nonstop. So there was a couple things in there, like, you're a radio disc jockey, a DJ, you have to come in and say something. The weather, you have to interrupt the broadcast to say something like every 15 minutes. So he was allowed to take 14-minute naps. Wow. Like, that's like, so you could play 3-4 songs and then come in, this is Finn from Vermont Tech, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. He went like 39 hours. Oh, my God. And I think he even went longer. I'll have to look it up. The only reason he had to stop, because his professor wouldn't let him skip his test.
What?
Yep. He was so, but we all like cheered him on. But that was funny because we were just reading.
Should have started on a Friday night and gone all weekend.
I think to be honest, I think
hours.
He did. I think he made it. Started it on Friday, made it the whole weekend into half a Monday, and then went and took some
more
quiz.
Than 39 hours.
Something like that.
Yeah.
My point is, he made it a very long time, and he had to stop to go take a quiz or some test of some kind. Yeah, but we should do a 24-hour live here from the couch.
I was actually thinking not 24 hours.
But wait a second, we're live 24 hours a day all the time.
Yeah,
what would
but
be the difference?
aren't. Well, because we would be here interacting with people. I was thinking maybe like go live, and like they literally are on a tripod, right? And they literally follow us around the house all day. Like, okay, time for lunch. What are we making?
I see what you mean.
You
like
know?
this
and it's
tripod.
Like, all right,
it's
e-learning time.
Oh, you guys want to be involved in e-learning?
All right, now Liz is going to write some blog.
Yeah. They'll watch me not write blogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
All right, puzzle time.
No. All right.
That would get boring.
All right, read this one because it's actually goat related. And
we're talking about goats again?
Yeah, we are. And I don't know where it went. Oh, no. I might have to leave you for a minute.
Nope, a little higher.
Right
there
here.
It is. All right, Kate P. said, I read an article that said joint ill is correlated with the kids not getting enough colostrum at birth. I know you always make sure they drink, so is it possible that Cache Valley virus affected the colostrum? We did make sure Aerie got plenty to eat because she was tube fed, so I know exactly how much she had, and she had mom's colostrum. And although we don't know that what Aerie went through last week was joint ill, that could have been something unrelated to, it could have been related to her Cache Valley issues that Aerie has. We just don't know. But things happen. You know, I think it's really just the power of numbers. Our vet always says, you know, the longer you do this, the more goats you have on the ground, the more issues you're going to see.
Yep.
And, you know, I don't know if we go back and count exactly how many kids we've had born on the farm. I think this was the year we were going to hit 100.
Yeah, it could be over the course
of the last 6 years. 6 years. Yep. So for this to be our first case of joint ill, heck, it was our first case of, you know, a baby who came out alive but passed away very soon after. Right. There were a lot of firsts this year, not a lot of firsts that I would like to repeat.
Right. No, not at all.
But yeah, I mean, that I read the same. I did a lot of research on joint ill and what causes it, how kids get it, and I read the same thing about colostrum at birth being really important. It would make sense, in my opinion. It would make sense that Frio was not and has never been a vigorous nurser.
Right.
He only drinks from one side of
Rainey.
Rainey's udder, even now that he's over a month old. I don't understand it. Thunder did the same thing last year, but within a week or two, he was nursing on both sides and demanding more from both sides. I understand very little about Frio other than he's a sweet little boy who's just very special. So I don't know. It could absolutely, his joint ill could have absolutely been because he just wasn't consuming enough colostrum.
Could be.
In the beginning. It absolutely could.
Yep. Michelle refunded your refund. That's what she
So what
did.
do you call a refund that's been refunded?
A refund fund. I don't know.
A re-refund?
So this goes back. Michelle was the
Michelle,
one.
thank you.
Michelle was the one that bought the Thunder puzzle. If you guys didn't read that,
Yeah.
And then we refunded her because they discontinued it, and she just dropped it in here as a super chat. And there's no way to refund a super chat.
No, so
she
she's
wins. Yeah.
She did. She even put the tongue.
She even did put the tongue sticking out. Yep. She
That's
wins.
so funny.
Michelle
was actually the one. They came up.
From New Jersey.
I think they traveled the furthest last year for Goat Snuggles.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
I think.
One for Open Barn. I think they were here for Open Barn and then came back for a snuggle
you're right.
session.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Yep.
Plus, they sent the chocolate-covered animal crackers. Most definitely, the dark chocolate animal crackers, I hoarded them.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I did not
I don't think I had a single one of those.
He can have the milk chocolate ones.
Yeah.
You do not. What is that?
Oh, wait a second. What restaurant? Definitely not this town? Question mark.
Oh, that's Seth. From Salem School.
Oh, Seth.
one of Jake's
What
friends.
was his question, though? What restaurant? About the margarita or whatever restaurant?
Oh, I don't know. We were talking about to-go margaritas. And yes.
And yeah, that's Colchester.
Not this town, but the next town over.
Next town over. Yeah, that's got to be what he was talking about. Yeah.
What is that emoji that Randy just posted?
It's elbow bumps, so you don't shake people's hands anymore. You give them an elbow bump.
We can still high five and kiss and
yeah, you can canoodle with the principal.
We can canoodle with the principal.
Yeah.
While drinking margaritas.
Yeah.
Listen,
what was that thing you read? I've got.
So okay, I have 2 new students in my class. This was a meme. I have 2 new students in my class. So far, one is suspended for punching the other one.
Yeah.
And the teacher has been fired for canoodling with the principal and drinking on the job.
Yeah.
I mean, this sounds very familiar.
Not sure to discontinue it.
Disgust, but this is my replacement play.
I just got on.
Not sure if it was discussed, but is the new replacement play area planned soon?
So Bill
Harrison, one of our 15 dudes.
I think we're up to 15 dudes, by the way. Yes, it's planned. It's 3D designed on my computer somewhere. I should have showed them. Maybe we'll show them next Saturday because it probably won't be built by then.
So I can take a screenshot of it and post it on our
That's what we'll do.
Facebook page.
We'll take a screenshot of it. I asked you to take a picture of it. Did you?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
I was busy.
Yep. So yeah, we'll post a picture on the Facebook page, and you guys will see kind of the idea of what we're planning.
Yeah, it's really
and
cool.
all the wood is ready at Lowe's at the hardware store, sitting there waiting for me to come pick it up and put it in the bed of the truck with no human interaction. But yeah, it's actually, it is with Lowe's. It's paid for. They bundled it. It's all there. I hope they didn't bundle it and like strap it all together because you can't forklift it and put it in my bed of my truck. That I need to put it in one piece of wood at a time.
Well, that's what knives are for.
You're right. So we'll see, but that might get picked up tomorrow. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we could probably go and do that together just in case they did do that.
And then the kids can stay in the car. They'll never get out. They'll take a little ride.
Well, that way one person isn't helping you at the store.
Right.
I'd rather you and me
just me and
do
you
it together.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
It's not. I do come up with some great ones sometimes.
Ooh, we broke 300 thumbs up. That's awesome.
Woo-hoo! We're losing people though.
Liz, do you ever take your hair down?
Yeah, to sleep and shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you sleep with your bun in some. No.
Not on purpose.
No. Those are the
That's not on purpose.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes, people. J.M. Davis, why do some goats wear collars? Ooh. And have you used? If not, why not?
Oh, J.M.
So the
Davis.
whole collar. The whole collar thing.
Remember, educational channel.
Okay. So collars is one of those things where we used to have collars and we have learned through the years that collars aren't safe. That's the easy answer. Plus, if you ask 10 goat farmers how to raise goats, you'll get 11 different answers.
Yep.
Everybody is entitled to raise their goats the way they want to raise them. Through trial and error, we have determined that collars on goats is not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
And we actually lost a baby goat to a puppy Velcro collar.
That was supposed to be a tearaway collar.
It was supposed to be a tearaway. It was Velcro. It was supposed to tear away. It was actually one of Moo's babies. I wanted to keep her. Her name was Mila. She passed away on Mother's Day, which also was our anniversary. It was awful.
It was not fun.
Anyway, she got the collar here on the back of her neck got hooked on the inside of the big hay feeder while she tried to jump into it. And the hay was much lower than she was because we had just mucked out. And she hung herself.
No collars. Every collar came off that day and has never gone on since.
I'll never put another collar on a goat.
And we had collars on.
I don't even
our
look. My dogs don't even have collars on. I don't like collars.
We even had collars on adult goats back then because we used to be able to tell them all
Yeah.
apart. The collars we use,
They were color coded.
The collars we use on the milk stand, when you see the goat jumps in the milk stand and we swing it closed and we use a collar to strap it. That's like Danica's old collar and Deanndra's. They used to be color coded so I could tell the goats apart.
Yeah, you guys would have loved it.
Now, yeah, but the day that
was purple.
The day that happened,
they all went.
All the collars went away.
You're lucky I didn't burn them all that day.
Yep. So yeah, no collars. We don't do it. And again, other farmers may do it. They may never have a problem. I'm not letting a problem happen if there's a way. That's the whole thing. If there's a problem, you got to learn from it, and not just learn, but take action.
So there's a lesson in every every tragedy. There's a lesson, and what's even more the worst thing that could happen is if something horrible happens and you don't learn anything from it, and you don't change anything moving forward to prevent it from happening again.
Right. We started with plastic collars, like they were
plastic chain collars.
Plastic chain, because that chain, if you pull hard enough, it'll snap.
Well, it was just attached by a zip tie.
And attached by but
no.
But then we went to those, and so no more collars.
When something says that you have this false sense of security. When something says it's break away or tear away and it doesn't break away when you need it to, it's useless. There was that false sense of security.
This is the Miss Ferret?
Mrs. Ferret.
Oh, you'll learn. Just hang around for a while. She said, "How in the world do you keep all the kids straight? They all look so alike." You'll figure it out. You'll actually figure it out by their personality and where they sleep and what mom they hang out with.
Yeah. So I always suggest,
or just spend like 24 hours a day in the video, in the live cam, just hang out in the barn all the time, but jump in and out every once in a while. I get more views that way. I'm just kidding.
Just do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Learn some of the easy ones first. Moo is really easy. She looks like a Holstein cow. We have a blog where I have written up most of the goats now, because there's 7 others in there that don't get me started on blogs. But yeah, so there's a blog on our website of all the moms, and you can see close-up pictures of them. You can read their bios pretty much, and that's start with the easy ones.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm seeing how many thumbs up we have because I got to click the button too. There, I made it to 316. Okay. Oh my gosh, Liz.
What?
This is a first.
What?
We have 0 thumbs down.
What?
Our haters aren't here. Or they're here and they just haven't hit the button. It doesn't matter. Either way, we usually get like 3 or 4. Dude, the crickets are loud tonight.
No.
What?
I think it's my fish tank. It's low on water.
Oh, jeez. I'm like, what are we listening to?
I was like, what is that noise? Well, it sounded like Charlie might have had a mouse or something. It's not a mouse.
Oh, yeah. No, that would be bad.
No,
one time Stella puked on live right here on
I don't need a mouse.
No, we don't need a mouse. It happens occasionally. Farm property,
No, we live in New England. Mice, it's part of the New England living. Like, every New England home needs a cat.
I was going to ask our audience if they realized something from our live table was missing.
Mary Lou, where are you?
It's ticking.
It's still ticking. That's the best story ever. My piece of junk clock that's been sitting back here, we auctioned it off a couple weeks ago. Mary Lou bought it, and it works now. I think it got jostled in shipping.
All right, so so you guys know,
We're auctioning off this pumpkin.
this pumpkin
it's
is going
a real
next.
pumpkin.
It's a real pumpkin. It's been here for a very long time.
Since our trip to the to that ski resort.
But listen, right? Yeah, if you remember, we went on a date,
on our
like
way home.
a getaway.
Maybe that's what smells.
Yeah, it could be.
Stella has been farting.
We went on a
today,
getaway for like the first time in like X amount of years. Like we never go away. We own a farm. You can't
never
leave.
go away now.
And I just found out it's starting to rot.
Our real pumpkin is rotting.
It's starting to rot.
This is the world's oldest pumpkin.
It's starting to leak.
It is leaking.
It's gonna go tomorrow. It's gonna go.
We might plant it in our garden.
I might smash it with the backhoe or something.
Listen,
fun.
I've had pumpkins grow in our compost pile and sunflowers because
This is true.
we feed sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds to like our chickens and our goats and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've had pumpkins and sunflowers grow in our compost pile. Super awesome.
Yep.
It makes my day. Things like that. It's the little things in life.
Yep. And now I
think you
lost
scrolled
this
back way
again.
too
Oh, I
far.
did.
Hold on, something about Amazon. You went.
I saw that Amazon is dialing back on some deliveries.
Yeah.
I think I'm highlighted.
Non-essential purchases has Liz's hair ever been
Yeah,
down?
oh, there I am. See, I highlight it, so
The clock is still ticking.
Amazon has dialed back deliveries and used to work. A lot of deliveries. Yes, Amazon is dialing back. That makes sense.
Well, I saw something too that they were making sure people were getting essential purchases. Like
Right.
if you ordered, I don't know what's essential right now. Everything I feel like is essential.
I mean, soap, paper towels, stuff
You
like
know what's-
food. Amazon Fresh, like.
but you know what's stupid?
What?
So I ordered that thing for Liv because, okay, so during this whole COVID-19 stay-at-home stuff and they can't go to school anymore, all of a sudden, Livy's become afraid of the dark.
Yes, she
So
has.
at night, we had one of these leftover battery-operated candles. So you turn it on. It's like a little tea light, and you turn it on, and it looks like a candle, but it's not a candle because that would be stupid. So
My
oh my god,
book's not
people are
working.
bidding on our pumpkin.
My book's not working. Oh, the
We
pumpkin,
have a tie between Jessica and Mary Lou for $20 on our pumpkin. Queen Bee, $21 for the pumpkin.
Dude, we need to do another auction just because it was fun. And
hey, there's the last little bit. I mean,
we could. It doesn't even need to be fundraiser. It could just be fun. Like literally,
it was fun.
We could just collect stuff from the. Oh no, we could.
Hold on, I want to see. Scroll down. What are we up to?
I have to turn it into pumpkin mush and can it before they get it. Not shipping it like that. It'll leak. The government will think it's like.
Wrap.
Yeah.
It'll never leak. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
$31.
We're up to $31 for a rotten pumpkin. These new people, that ferret
They
person,
think we're Miss
she's
Ferret.
Miss
She
Ferret.
thinks we're
She's probably
crazy.
like, why are they bidding on a rotten pumpkin? It gets real weird around here.
Listen,
Really,
we
stick
are
around.
special.
Yeah.
All right.
And this isn't just quarantine entertainment. This is normal. We've been doing this for over a year. Over like 3 years on YouTube.
I was gonna say,
live
well-
Q&As have been. Oh, when was our first Q&A? Drop that in there.
Tina's our moderator. She finds everything.
Tina's-
Brenda's also a moderator.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know this by now because she was just
Right.
dropping links to the spring collection. That should be half of the spring collection
right,
is out.
right.
No wonder we're running so low on our spring collection. It was only half.
You only launched half of it.
Oh goodness,
Yeah.
goodness. This is funny.
I had potatoes in my
Potatoes.
compost pile.
Okay, so I did something wrong with my potatoes. I tried the whole grow them in the blue barrel thing. It didn't work.
No, we did. We tried the blue
It
barrel
didn't work.
potato thing.
I
Never.
didn't get any potatoes.
No.
We're up to
Somebody
$40 for our pumpkins.
Somebody did say earlier, and I
pretty
think it might have actually been Chris West who said it earlier. Something about try the greenhouse, right?
I never heard
Oh,
that
shit.
story. What?
Why did the word moderator just pop up there
Huh?
on the screen? Was it because I held my mouth? Oh, it's because I held my mouth.
You that she's a
I thought I
moderator.
accidentally made a new moderator by accident.
That wouldn't be the first time.
I know that happened once.
We've had a 5-minute moderator before.
Yep.
Whoopsies.
Yeah. Oops.
Anyway, getting back to Libby's story. Some things are coming a whole lot faster on Amazon than others.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I had to order Livy a new pair of unicorn headphones, because her unicorn headphones stopped working. And she goes, my headphones don't like me. Because they stopped working.
Yeah.
Therefore, they stopped liking her.
They stopped liking her.
My headphones don't like me. So
Yeah.
now she doesn't use them. Anyway, then she started getting afraid of the dark at night in her room. So because she's obsessed with unicorns, I got on Amazon. And they have these projectors.
Right.
And it's like a dome thing, right? And it's got these little pictures of stars and half moons and unicorns and rainbows and all that.
Right.
And you set whatever color you want. They got a couple different options. And it spins and it lights up the whole ceiling and the side of the room and super calming. She's obsessed with it. She loves it.
She went to bed with it tonight.
She
But that
went
was
to
shipped
bed
out pretty quick.
Yeah, I ordered that. When was the night we laid down with them? Friday night?
I don't know.
Thursday night.
We did little kid sleepovers. I want to say Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night was when she was like, I need something, where's my light? I'm afraid of the dark. She explained like she's afraid of bad people. And I was like, dude, we got 3 dogs. There's no way bad people are afraid of dogs. And we have 3 of them. And she goes, yeah, but Stella sleeps in your room and Luke is old. I was like, yeah, that leaves Hazel. The biggest, baddest, meanest dog of them all.
Yeah, Hazel. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah.
She went to bed. She was fine. But I ordered it, and it was here. Literally, Amazon Prime. 2 days later, it was here.
Yeah, it was.
Same with the headphones.
Yeah, well, they know
those
this.
on Thursday.
I mean, Amazon's a logistical genius. So they know, like, everybody's stuck at home. Little kids are home. This nightlight's pretty damn important right now.
I guess.
Like, they know. They're not idiots, right?
But yet they can't ship you out Tylenol.
Well, that's because they just don't have it.
Yeah.
Right. They're not doing that. And this is Hazel, just in case you didn't know. Ready?
Can you even see her? Does she blend into the... Oh, you got Stelly butt.
Well, you watch the zoom in. Ready? It's coming soon.
To a theater near you.
The Hazel, it'll be there. I'll zoom back out.
What did they do with the blue wrench, Louise? Oh, no. Don't get Louise started.
Uh-oh.
And KT, oh gosh, troublemakers are here.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Watch out for them.
Yeah.
Jen.
There she is. There she is.
Yeah, you can't even really see her. She kind of, her speckles blend in with the blanket.
She's blending right in.
Get a Chihuahua. They're great personal protection dogs.
Yeah.
Mine would take down a bear. You know what they say is true. Dynamite comes in small packages. Those Chihuahuas.
Yeah, exactly. Tracy, she got her dog food in 2 days on Amazon Prime.
Actually, do we need dog food, or
my
hidden stash is
Your
still...
hidden dog food stash right next to the animal crackers is
I
good.
forgot we had so much dog food once. I kept ordering it, and then
Tina found it. First Q&A right there. The question is, what was the date, Tina? Because I can't click on the link while we're in the Q&A. I just want to know, like, how long have we been doing Q&As for?
Right, like, when's our first year?
We started it after the last babies, we have to be over a year on Q&As. I don't know, maybe I'm not.
Lynn Margaret said the night fear is possibly stress, like the stomach aches. The stomach aches and the I'm afraid of the dark
all happen at the same time.
All happen at night.
Yep.
Amazon will ship their Ring doorbell.
Yep. Because they don't want you to buy a competitor's version.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's like,
Louise, KT, Liz called us troublemakers, the nerd. Yeah, you guys think I don't see what you guys talk about at night. I can read it from my bed.
Yeah.
You guys are trouble, stealing credit cards and buying shit that you...
Stop it. Are they really? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean...
March 4th, 2019. No. 1 year, 1 month. Yeah, 1 year, 1 month.
Oh, so 1 year, 1 month.
We went March 4th. There it is.
Wow.
So we went the day before my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh. By the way, happy birthday to all the April people.
Right.
Let me see if I can hang on.
Oh, wait. Sarah has a legit question. Let's get back to Q&A.
Yep, go.
Have you made cheese from goat milk?
Ooh.
Yes. Lots of it.
So there's about good cheese, bad cheese.
Okay, I've made a lot of good cheese. He's made a lot of bad cheese.
Exactly.
So I make, see, everybody's calling you out when they're laughing at me because I know about your credit card schemes and your shopping sprees. Lori, you're not innocent in this either. I see it all. Anyway.
We lurk a lot.
All the time.
Yes.
Although apparently I miss Charlotte getting attacked by a cat and Frio's gymnastics.
Yes.
That happened
You
today.
missed all that.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Where was
it's
I?
too late. It's 10 o'clock at night. I can't do that.
No.
Yep. Maybe tomorrow. I'll say happy birthday.
I forgot where we were.
Cheese.
Oh yeah.
Farm cheese.
I make
and
farmer cheese. Are we
farmer
almost
cheese.
out of battery? Are we not plugged in?
No, we better be plugged in. Why?
Oh,
What
okay.
happened?
No. I just saw the red. The red thing is very small, but it's fine.
Oh, wait a second. Oh my gosh. We accidentally zoomed in.
On Stella Butt.
Yep.
Can you zoom back out? How long
Yep.
have we been like this?
It's right.
Oh my god. That's
Stella
not
Butt.
YouTube appropriate.
Oh my
We're gonna
gosh.
get banned for that. That's terrible. Take that down.
Can you put up a sign like last year on how many boys?
What
Oh,
is
Bill.
everybody? Oh, look, Susan's leaving.
They're
She's
all
like, good
going.
night, everyone.
Good night."
This is taking a turn.
Bill Harris did ask a good question about putting up a sign of how many boys, how many girls were born.
It's underneath the cam.
It's in the description
Yeah.
on the live feed. Because last year we only had one camera to deal with, and you guys had
Yeah.
that dry erase board. But
It was a little different.
yeah, we accidentally zoomed in on the Stella butt.
Stella butt.
Sorry,
oh,
Stella.
man, Stella.
Yeah,
Man, you really needed those pajamas to cover that up.
yeah.
Just tuck that over here.
That wasn't even just the tail. That
No,
was
it
the
wasn't. It
real
was
deal.
everything.
We're gonna get demonetized.
Everything.
Flag. We're losing people. They're all
They're
going.
leaving
Yep.
fast and furious.
They're
Now
going
look,
away.
we're just ticking
Yep.
down.
We're ticking down. What is
Oh,
279? Who's next?
That's our address. Oh.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Who's next?
Oh, see, Angie's got a birthday. Angie B, thank you for the birthday wishes.
Oh, wait till tomorrow, Angie B. Have you signed up to our
You
village?
have to be a villager
I'm
on
gonna
our
try it tomorrow. We'll see what
the
happens.
April birthday text
April
message will
birthday
go
text
out.
message tomorrow. Hopefully, if I can figure it out.
You did it for March.
I did March text message. Yep.
It's a birthday month text message.
Right.
So if somebody gets it in April and your birthday's not till like the 24th,
You're gonna get it now anyway.
you're gonna be like,
Maybe we
well,
should just
it's
wait till the
not my
15th. Then we're
birthday.
halfway through.
No, because then we're
Now,
15 days late. For
Should
some
be
people.
April. It should be the first of every month. We're still trying to figure it out. Free system. When it's free, it can suck. Right? That's pretty much how it works.
I can't believe you just said that.
I did say that.
Wow.
Yeah. Liz, did you find a wine that it got you?
Got you with the stolen credit cards.
I don't have any wine.
It's up in the loft. It's fine.
Oh, it's
I
up in the
think
loft.
it's-
That's
I
where you
think
gotta go.
that's where it is. Lori will have to correct me.
Did you like baby? Do you like?
Do you like baby goat PJs?
Depending on who has to wear them. If I have to wear them, probably not.
I will love them even more if he has to wear them. I do not like goats in baby goats in pajamas.
No.
Now I like when other people do it. I just don't like mine.
Yeah.
Because there's really no function to baby goats in pajamas.
Jeez.
Excuse
Okay,
us. Are
okay,
we in your
coming-
way?
Coming through.
Oh my
Got it. All
God.
right. Good for you, dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
You comfy?
Yeah, that's quite the bullseye on Stella. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah, that was it.
that was it.
I forgot what cheese.
I just think-
we were talking about cheese.
Oh yeah, I make good ones, he makes bad ones.
Yeah, I tried making like real ones that you age and like dip in wax and they like
he
sit.
went to expert level and he
I
needs
did.
to start at
I did.
beginner.
I went to expert
Now
level.
I'm only on
Didn't work.
beginner. Although I think mozzarella is technically a little moderate.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, I make mozzarella out of our goat milk. I make farmer cheese, which is just a soft cheese covered in herbs usually.
Yeah. I would say we
Those
should.
are really the only two cheeses I make. But I would rather do a few things well than a lot crappy.
Oh, whoa. Hang on a second there.
Whoa.
Chris Gravely.
Yes?
Harper cannot wait till your birthday. That would
Yes.
be really bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Harper's only got like 5-6 more days and that baby's
Tops.
got coming out.
Tops.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Harper's going to go from like 0 to 100.
Yep.
She's just going to, I don't know. She's
Yeah.
not making much progress.
She's not now, but yeah,
Yeah.
give her. I mean,
and
today's
she's a first freshener. You never know with those first timers. She's
string cheese. Can you make string cheese?
mozzarella pretty much is string cheese.
We got to make mozzarella again.
I know, it's super delicious.
We need more milk. You got any anywhere?
Yeah, Rainey.
Yeah, not enough.
Oh, see? It is up in the loft right next to the pink sleeping bag. They have a wine fridge
Telling
up
you,
there.
the new people are like, "What are you talking about?"
We have a lot of fun, okay, guys?
We do.
We
Everything
you
in
have
that
to
barn
have-
is named.
You have to have a lot of fun, especially. I mean, especially now. But this didn't just start, okay?
No.
They've been trying. They've been doing this all the time.
I've tried blind drunken goat cheese. Okay, now I've noticed. So let's talk about goat cheese here for a minute.
Okay.
If I was to go, no disrespect to Stop and Shop or Big Y, those are our big grocery stores. They have like 100 locations here in New England. For those not around, like some people go to Whole Foods and what Kroger's, Wegmans, all those. Mm-hmm. I've tried them all. Even the small mom and pop grocery stores that only have like 2, 3. And then you go in the cheese section and you see goat cheese. And you get it, you bring it home, it's crap.
Yeah.
It's never good. You have to go, but then when we go to that cheese place down in Old Saybrook, small plug, Old Saybrook, Connecticut, has an amazing
that's what we're
little
gonna do.
cheese shop.
Okay, so I
hope she survives this whole Corona thing. Is she doing curbside cheese pickup? Ooh, if she's doing curbside
Google
cheese,
that. Because I'll do charcuterie board. I love charcuterie board.
So there's a cheese shop in Old Saybrook that's amazing. She doesn't carry swanky sauce, so it's actually not that amazing. But for cheese, she's amazing. The place has so much gourmet food in it, you could barely walk around. Like
not wheelchair accessible.
No, it's definitely.
I was just corrected, by the way. Granny Barb says the L in the barn is the alley.
Oh, the alley. Got it. Okay.
Excuse me.
Again, remember this is your barn, not ours.
Not mine.
But she has amazing goat cheese there, but it's from all around the world.
Oh,
like it comes
yeah.
in. She probably
also,
has 300 plus cheeses in that place.
They have a whole
It's
board.
insane.
You can...
That's where we're going after this is done. But if she's doing curbside pickup, I'm going now.
I'm going tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll text her and be
with
like,
get me some prosciutto. Oh, they have the meat too. They have amazing prosciutto and
that stuff's ridiculous.
All that yummy. I don't care. That's delicious.
It is.
It's an experience.
Deliciously expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, we just got $40 to go treat ourselves.
Exactly. See, our villagers are helping us out.
Unfortunately, won't get me far in that store. That store it's one of those once a year, twice a year places. But if you're ever into cheese and you live in Connecticut, head down to Old Saybrook. Tell her I sent you and she should carry swanky sauce. They're all... That's a funny story, but okay. What's next? Is there
page.
If Harper follows she'll go late. If Harper follows her mom.
So Mary Lou Russ says the goats had fun with the cops. You know, that's not the goats' first run-in with the cops.
No, it isn't. I wonder if it was the same cops, too. I'd have to go back to that video.
Yeah, we can forget that video.
I don't think it's up.
No, we took it down. I burned it.
I think we took that video down.
Okay, so...
Farm PJs. We were up to live with you guys.
Yeah, we were.
And I think we're still good.
Yeah, no. So, Paula Biggs, go back up.
Oh, hang on.
Stop.
I'm using my left hand.
So fast.
Right there.
One farm puts PJs on their babies to tell which mom they belong to, since they have like 60 babies each year.
Yeah,
just wait for them to go and nurse. You'll know exactly whose baby belongs to who.
And again, the PJs thing. The goat shouldn't have PJs on because they need to regulate their own body temperature. So it's kind of bad for them.
So the PJs actually push their fur follicles down,
right?
Which actually does the opposite of retaining heat.
Right.
So they need to fluff their fur up when they're cold.
Right.
And they can't do that if they're wearing a coat.
So I get it. It's cute. YouTube loves it.
It's adorably cute. I'm not going to deny that.
Right. But it's healthily wise. It's not good for them. We only had to use one goat sweater once on Giovanni when he was having some problems. We still have it.
A goat coat.
It
will never smell the same.
But yeah, we wouldn't. And again, that can get caught on something somewhere.
Yeah. It is a strangulation hazard.
Yeah. Goats were having fun with the cops. Harper follows her mom.
Mel asked,
where was
Liz,
that?
have you seen the clear puzzles, and would you put one together?
Oh my gosh.
I have seen the clear puzzles.
Clear?
They're clear.
We saw one that was literally all black.
They're acrylic.
Oh no.
It is clear. You see through it.
Oh my gosh,
no.
No.
I'm despising my balloon puzzle as it is. Did you ever post day 22?
Aaron, Lowe's is that was for your mom. Yeah, day 22 went up.
Oh, okay. And Old Saybrook isn't far from Lowe's. She makes a valid point. You know what else isn't far from Old Saybrook?
What now?
Is, what's that town? East Lyme?
Yeah.
Where that sushi place is?
Oh, yeah.
They have pretty good sushi there.
Yeah.
Does Charlotte the goat smell like Charlotte's garden? If so, she smells amazing. Charlotte's garden, like, so when I picked out
Hint. Charlotte's garden.
Oh, back by popular demand. Charlotte's garden, we're going to make another batch of it.
We're going to make another batch.
For it. We're going to make it.
The pressure was just too much.
It mounted.
And we're quarantined. What else are we going to do?
Well, and I forgot half the spring collection, so I might as well make more of the stuff you already had.
Charlotte's garden sold out very quickly,
which
it's supposed to.
But not that quickly.
But it sold out too quick, and the pressure's been high from the demand of the people. So the people
and we just stocked up. We did an online order today, so we're
the raw ingredients.
For the raw ingredients.
So we're gonna make Charlotte's Garden again. It's coming back.
Yeah. And lilac will come back in stock as well. All of that will come back.
That is it. I think.
Yes, it is.
I think.
Yes, they're open just shorter hours. How are they doing?
Because it's food. Well, it's a grocery store.
But they can't do tastings.
No, they're probably not doing tastings or any of that. They probably eliminated all that.
Do you think we still have our account there? Like where we can say this is the cheese we've bought in the past.
Oh yeah,
give me what I've already had because I love it all.
They keep
Hazel. This is gonna get us demonetized.
Oh my God, that was worse than Stella.
Get us demonetized.
Oh,
lay down. Lay down.
Oh no.
Come on, Hazel. Come on.
Oh.
Come on down.
That was so bad.
Hazel, down.
I haven't seen it yet live.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh,
there it is.
Come back. Stella, you're better than her.
Lay down.
Stella.
All the way.
She's
no
Stella.
Feet.
Hazel.
Front feet too.
Yes, they're open. Just shorter. We're gonna have to call.
We're going to do curbside. Can you look up our orders?
Stop it. Oh, I thought you were asking them to call in our curbside. No. I'm like, stop. That's ridiculous.
We're close. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. So we got to get, yes. Who said that? Barbara Hopkins. Yes. That is the place. If you're anywhere near that, I wonder if they ship. I'm telling you, I should ask them for a commission code.
Right.
Because.
Tell them Simon Says Farms with Swanky Sauce sent you.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah.
Yay for more Charlotte's Garden. No, like I was saying, Charlotte does not smell that beautiful, but she is that beautiful.
And Queen Bee's 100% correct. The village has spoken.
Mm-hmm. They have
we can't keep everything in stock. We made a decision today that fresh bamboo will not come back.
Yeah, there's a couple bottles still left.
A couple bottles left.
Fresh bamboo's not going to come back.
So if it's your favorite, grab it now.
Almond biscotti is coming back. We sold out of that, but it's coming back.
Yep.
Cherry blossom's coming back. These are all the ones that they're sold out.
And when I say fresh bamboo's not coming back, I can't say never because
we
do have a couple more labels, and we can make it again. But it's like just like Swanky Sauce. I only have 2 SKUs, hot and mild, right?
Yeah, I do not.
She has like 40 SKUs.
Yeah,
she, overachiever. But
somebody's got to make the money.
But my 2 SKUs, I make thousands of bottles at a time. She makes 50 bottles at a time. So
depending on
the batch, right? Like 50 to 100, 200, whatever.
La, we made a little more than that.
Yeah, more than that.
But our seasonal batches are generally not less than.
Yeah. Plus, I have to deal with middlemen. Because I have to deal with a co-packer. That means I got to follow their rules, meaning
I have no middleman.
Batch limits.
Actually, you are my middleman.
Not really.
Yeah, you take a cut.
Yeah, I guess. But so that's the thing. We just can't keep them all. So we did decide fresh bamboo is not.
Which, by the way,
almond biscotti is.
We're getting to the point too, which is kind of exciting, where even our batch of 50. Can't be 50 anymore. We're going to have to make our lowest batch. It's going to have to be
right. We're going to have to up
larger
it.
Because
it's the whole Charlotte's Garden problem.
Well, it's our what it is it's our lotion of the month.
Yeah, we have so many people
there's
in lotion
so many
a month.
people who have signed up, which is, again, that's monthly income that we can anticipate and know, and, you know.
Somebody peed their pants laughing.
Yeah, sorry about
And I think it's somebody new. Rosemary Loveland.
No, she's not.
No, she's not
here
new.
every week.
She's
or about.
It's okay.
She's like, oh my God, I'm peeing my pants laughing. Yeah, I mean, this is...
Hazel wanted her butt moment just like Stella.
Yes, you did. You got 2 of them.
She did. She got it.
She's like, if you just put pajamas on me, I wouldn't have to show my butt to anybody.
Oh, gosh. Hazel pajamas? It's not happening. Hazel, it's not happening.
I'll sew some for you after I'm done the Patreon blog.
Yep. No pajamas for Hazel.
You are so cute.
No.
She's your mama's girl, huh? All right, what are we doing? Yes, I need lilac. Honestly, lilac, I couldn't believe it the last time. We were looking at our numbers and we're like, wait, why have we discontinued lilac or made it only a seasonal scent? And I was like, it's our best seller.
Yeah.
Like, get that shit back on the shelves. Sorry.
Demoted.
This is after 10 o'clock. All bets are off.
Yeah, all bets are off.
Look at, she's ridiculous. This one's ridiculous.
Yep. I have used all my chocolate espresso on my hands, washing my hands all the time. You know what, Tracy? That's funny you say that. So,
chocolate espresso was one of the original 5.
Doing sales and marketing for a living, like my day job, there's a lot going on in that world right now because of the corona thing and all this. And it's like, okay, how do you sell something that you know people can use during this time without coming off like a jerk? Like, oh, you're taking advantage of people, blah, blah, blah. So my day job is technology, and technology is what's keeping us all going. Somebody said it the other day. I won't say who right now, but I heard it. Time Magazine's Person of the Year should be the internet. Yeah. Because the internet is what's keeping us all through this. And it's not having a problem. Think about it. Everybody is on at the same time. All these people are home from school. All these kids are playing their Xbox or doing online schooling. Everybody's working from home. Like, the internet is like, yeah, okay, I'm good, sure, right? And it's like the internet should be Time Magazine People of the or Person of the Year or whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
But so we're having that trouble because we work in the internet world. We work in that space. That's my day job, and it's like, how do we advertise, because we could do so much for so many without making it look like you're taking advantage of the situation? So we talked about it the other day, because a lot of people are reaching out to us saying, your lotion's helping me because I'm washing my hands 100 times a day, and this is what's helping bring moisture. So we thought about making some type of commercial or ad about washing your hands a lot and lotion, but there's
this fine line between people thinking that you're just jumping on that bandwagon and capitalizing off of this pandemic, which is a horrible situation for our entire planet.
Because a lot of people are. So let's just put it out there.
Because a lot of people are that's shameful. Yeah. Just shameful. I don't want to do that. But at the same time, it's not a lie when I say I have been washing my hands more. Right. And my hands are drier.
So you're
using more. And I am using more lotion because it's helping.
Yep. So
these are not my opinions. This is my facts. And you guys are seeing it too. I mean, washing your hands takes a toll on your skin, so.
Oh, and you know what? And Franny Johnson
makes a very valid point.
And no, you don't. You don't triple your price. You're right. Our price would stay the same. We just put out more, just people that don't even know we exist, to try to let them know we're out here.
I want to send out more education, more awareness.
Right.
But I'm not going to take advantage of people. No. You know, like this whole hand sanitizer thing where all of a sudden Purell went from, well, you could get a little travel size Purell even at Bath and Body Works for a couple dollars, and now it's like $15. Oh yeah. It's a 2-ounce travel size. It's complete crap.
Yeah. So Ann Bell, welcome to the show. We're here every Saturday. Is Ann Bell new? Do you know? You know everyone.
Well, she must be new, and only
I think
can
she's
tell
new.
because she doesn't know what Swanky sauce
Well,
is.
welcome. Swanky sauce is a kind of like a think of it
It's a hybrid.
as a barbecue sauce and a hot sauce mixed in one jar, but it's not going to blow your face off, and we make it.
Right.
So we've been making it for about 7 years. We started in
Something like
2013 was the year it went official
In February.
in a commercial bottle. It's sold in about 150 grocery stores between Connecticut and Mass. But we sell it on our website mostly. We sell more on the website than we do in the grocery stores. But
Right.
that's what it is. We have a hot and a mild. That's it. And it's all natural, no artificial colors, flavors, stuff like that. That's what Swanky sauce is. And you're looking at the only 2 employees of the whole entire
Yes.
company.
CEO and whatever he does.
Whatever I do. Janitor.
Janitor.
Yeah.
Handyman.
Hey, janitors are important. To be honest, again,
Listen, look
no
at the
disrespect to the name janitor. They are on the front lines too.
Well, I
They're
was just about to
cleaning
go there.
all-
They
yeah.
are doing,
And they don't get talked about.
They are
Is she
doing.
stepping on something over there? No.
Not on my phone, but
Okay, that's what I meant.
they are doing just as much to protect our. Okay, that's my leg.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're the housekeeping. I guess is what.
Yep.
They call
Housekeep.
them now.
All of that. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. They
It's-
actually. I saw something
It
out.
has to be a well-oiled machine, or else it's just not gonna.
All
work.
of it. Somebody said
All right,
something
you
about
are crazy.
how many circles is she gonna do?
Well, here's like number 3.
Um,
Okay, apparently
3 was
or
good.
4. I don't know. She might not be done. So.
She might not be. I saw something just so everybody knows. If you're using masks and gloves and things like that, Public Works put out a request that says make sure you bag all that stuff up before you throw it in your garbage can to put it out at the end of the road. Because then when the garbage people come to pick up or whatever, it's making an unsafe environment for them because they don't want to touch your stuff. Like,
Even if it's in a garbage bag.
no, that's the point. Some people are like, for example, we have a garbage can in the
Oh,
garage.
throwing it out loose.
Loose. That's the
Oh,
whole point.
yeah.
We have a garbage can in the
no, don't do
garage
that. Nobody wants to.
that
touch
has no garbage bag in it. It's just a can, and we throw any garbage throughout the garage
and then
type.
empty it into the dumpster.
And we have a dumpster, so we just dump it. But it's all loose. There's no bags. I don't need a bag.
Right.
It's a dumpster.
Yeah.
But they're
nobody
asking
touches
you
it.
not to do that
Well, that
with
makes
gloves
sense.
and masks and anything
Yeah.
soiled, things like that, because it's just not healthy
Well,
for
it
the
could
Public
be
Works.
It could be contaminated.
Yeah, so that's
We're
what
all
I saw.
trying to stay not contaminated.
So no disrespect, CEO and janitor, but it's CEO and handyman. There we go.
Yeah.
That'll be my next title. It was a handyman on the top of my head.
So
By the way,
Julie asked something about holding a bottle of the fresh bamboo, and when you make Charlotte's Garden, send them both at the same time. I can't hold it per se, but we do have like 2 or 3 bottles left.
oh yeah, I can't
So,
see fresh bamboo.
I mean,
going.
unless everybody we did just announce that fresh bamboo is kind of being discontinued for now.
You know what you could do?
What's that?
I hate doing this, but you could, and if the audience demands it, you might end up doing it. You could literally launch Charlotte's Garden right now and allow it to order, even though we don't have inventory.
Oh, so kind of like a pre-order?
Kind of like a pre-order. You literally on your phone say, bam, Charlotte's Garden's available, but they would need to know that's going to take a week or 2 to ship because it's not even made yet. You see what I mean? And then she can literally go and order fresh bamboo, Charlotte's Garden. You'd have to change the description, like,
Of what?
and just say,
Why?
yeah, just in case somebody orders it that's not sitting here on the live. But it's literally less than you're probably gonna make it Wednesday or Thursday or sometime.
If we can do a 5 batch or whatever.
Or whatever. It'll be made this week. And my point is, if she fixes it and you can jump on and order it with whatever else you want to order, yes, we won't ship until it's done, but it's not even made yet. So she'll probably make it Wednesday, Thursday, something. It'll ship out by the end of the week, is my point.
The history.
Yeah, and you just have to allow it to be able to order with no inventory.
No, I'm just going to adjust
Oh,
the
you're just gonna
inventory
adjust
by
it.
what I know I'm going to make.
There you go.
And then, boom.
So it's good.
And save.
There you go. Charlotte's Garden.
Charlotte's Garden is back in stock.
Theoretically.
Ta-da!
Theoretically back in stock.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
I'll do it to lilac too because I know people like that one too.
So she's gonna fix the lilac too, which you guys just need to know. Charlotte's got on lilac. You're ordering something we haven't even made yet, but it'll be made in the next couple days. So don't yell don't yell at me like that one guy did or one person did. That was like, how come I ordered something and it still hasn't been shipped yet? I go, have you heard of coronavirus? And I got
It was literally the day, like, it was
like
the
40...
Monday after all the schools were shut down. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Somebody's not taking this very well, and it's only day 3.
Yeah,
like,
and that was, and we normally ship everything out within 72 hours of an order. And again, you're looking at the only 2 employees.
Yeah,
so
sometimes
we package, ship everything. Sometimes the post office doesn't show up, and then we got to put in another request.
And then a day goes by.
Pushes a day, whatever.
And then there's other days like today where 3 or 4 people put in orders
this morning,
and by this afternoon it was shipped out today.
Right. Yeah.
Because
so
we already had something scheduled for pickup. Of the.
But I would say normally 72 hours, 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Within 3 days,
it's packed up and shipped out.
It's out of here.
So yeah, Lilac
and I think that
Garden
person that got all upset was not even 3 days. I was like, what?
I was like, calm myself.
I don't know. But my point is, I just want everybody to know if they order Lilac in Charlotte's Garden, and
it's gonna be a little while.
It's gonna be a little while.
Because I have to.
And we have to hold up the whole order, obviously. Right. We're not gonna. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And don't forget, Moo was the director of marketing.
Yeah, so we gotta talk to her about that hand washing commercial.
Right.
We should wash her hooves.
Never mind. And then apply lotion?
Yeah, it wouldn't work. No, it was just funny at the time. Good Morning America about putting lotion on after sanitizer. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. It was I reached out to Good Morning America a couple times. They didn't call me back. You guys should all tag them.
All tag and be like, you should go visit this farm.
Yeah. We were on the news if you guys didn't see it. Did we ever make a video? We did make a video about it. Yeah, they saw it.
Yeah, they saw it. We tagged everybody. Not
tagged, I heard it made it out in Ohio too.
Yeah. Toledo or something
their sister
like that.
Station or something like that.
Don't
triple the price.
You went back
This
a lot.
was there. I'm so behind the times. What a swanky sauce. We got that.
And then the Good Morning America, and thanks for doing Q&As. Oh, see, Jessica's leaving. She's going to bed.
They're all leaving.
Oh,
we're dropping.
Late.
We're
It's
dropping.
late. We've been at this for 2
Hazel
hours
showed her butt.
minutes.
Everybody's going.
Well,
I was talking
Hazel,
about Good Morning America.
What about killing killing the viewers?
Yeah. Whoa, hang on.
Hold on, because they just said something about, would you pay for it before you
She said that before you fixed it, so she should be able to.
Yeah, so we don't do pre-orders anymore.
Yeah, we did that once and it ruined everything.
Hold on, because it shouldn't be.
Charlotte's Garland sold out, LOL. Sharon, I think she changed that.
No, I changed it. It should be updated. Now, I never actually went onto the website.
Liz, do you want me to just order a lotion?
No, I already talked to Franny. I'm going to send you something. It's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, Franny,
actually,
you're all
unless you email me, because I know you wanted lilac, and if I'm making lilac sooner than what I thought, I'll just hold on to a bottle and send it to you.
Yeah.
You just let me know.
We had to fix a Franny order mistake, so just so you guys know what's going on there.
All right. Do we go to the site now and order lilac now? Yeah. So everything. If you want to. If you want lilac or Charlotte's Garden, I'm making both of them this week. They're not currently in stock, like in my inventory, but they're in stock on the website, so you can place your order. I'll go and double check, but on my back end system, it says that they're in stock. You can place your order. Oops, wrong button. And everything will go through as far as, your bottle is reserved, you've paid for it, all of that. The only thing that will get held up is there will be a little bit of a delay before you get your box, because I still have to physically make the product.
Right.
That's the only thing. It's sort of like a pre-order where you're paying for it now, but you're probably going to get it in a week and a half rather than
3 days.
3 days or 4 days, typical.
Yep. Unless we decide to make lotion tomorrow.
No, we're going to Lowe's, and Thor's getting castrated.
Thor's. I forgot. Thor's edamames are more important.
Thor's edamame.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see all 3, Juicy Lucy,
all
Lilac,
in
and
stock.
Charlotte's Garden are all in stock.
All right,
And
you're
then
good.
check back later to see
Yeah, the whole spring collection.
April Showers, Flower Child,
Yeah, all
and
that
Cucumber Melon.
stuff. Yeah, I think we're done. Can I hear Stella snore? Oh, yeah.
I can.
Oh, I can. I thought you wanted me to, like, zoom in on her snoring. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, Stella. You're making me tired. I think that's it.
Oh, see, the thrill of my life was here. This is what is going to make my head too big, okay?
What just happened?
Ann Bell just said, Liz and Aaron, the thrill of my life was hearing my name on here tonight. LOL. Thanks for answering my question.
Dude, Aunt Belle, I talked about you like all night. Where were you? What did we talk? I can't remember her question. Now I got to go back up. We'll talk about it some more. Let's see. Aunt Belle. Swanky sauce is fantastic.
I think that was the Swanky sauce
That's
thing.
what is Swanky sauce?
Yeah, because she's kind of new here and she hasn't really heard of Swanky sauce before, which is totally fine. Like, so we have new people come in all the time. So don't.
Yeah.
We always say the new people, just hop right in. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
The water's warm, especially in Danica's kiddie pool.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
she really
And
thinks-
I was going to muck out the barn tomorrow. So castration, muck out the barn, make a couple 100 bottles of lotion. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
what else are we
Cook for
doing?
the kids.
Go to Lowe's and pick up
Lowe's.
our wood.
I have. Oh, and edit. Simon says Saturday 129.
Yeah. What else are you doing?
Nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, we can totally
Nothing.
make
We're
lotion.
quarantined. I mean, just keep going.
The days are endless.
Yeah.
Michelle M is chocolate espresso coming back
Oh.
for winter.
Probably. Yeah. I would say. I personally would say yes in winter, not anytime sooner. It's not a summer thing.
No, it's definitely like a more fall winter.
And it sold very well, so I would
Yeah.
think it would come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before Black Friday, it'll come back.
Yeah. We might call it chocolate martini though. I'm just kidding.
No, it's gonna be chocolate espresso forever.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like definitely, that is the one. If you were gonna eat one, that would be the one I would
I
eat.
was just about to say. the
But
same thing.
don't.
Yeah.
As much. My card is maxed. Y'all spent too much.
Chris West.
Oh no, Brenda.
They're talking about that fake credit
The
card
fake
up,
credit card.
up in the loft.
Chris West.
Chris
I
West
love muck out.
loves barn muckouts. It is entertaining.
Oh, Raggedy Ann and pick up cheese.
Oh my gosh, there's so much to do.
Make a list.
Oh
Make a list. We
Yeah.
are.
no,
We're busy.
no.
If anybody wants
gotta
to
get
know
up
what
at,
we're
like,
doing
7.
tomorrow,
How about? Okay, yeah, I'm done. I think I'm calling it in. Stella, are we done? Here, just roll over. You're not comfortable. There, Stella. There, Stella. It's okay. You could just relax, Stella. We're trying to figure out if
calm
we're
yourself.
done or not. We prioritize. Right, exactly. Priorities. Queen Bee is right. Priorities.
wait, what's fake?
I don't know what's fake.
Oh, she goes, Brenda, she got me.
Oh, she got
was
you.
like, wait, it was fake?
Yeah.
Phew.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, not the real one? I don't know. What
This is just my mouse book. That's what that is. Yep.
It's also one of my piano books. What?
I can't check out because of the chat box. Is
Oh,
in the
just
way.
click the X.
Just close it.
There's
Yeah.
okay. Love the feature of the live chat, but that box gets in my way too.
It does.
So
get
there's
it.
an X, I think, either
Yeah.
lower right hand, upper left, or lower left, one of the 4 corners, you know. There's an X. Just click it. It'll go right away.
Yep. And no, we're not zoomed in anymore. Remember, we're on delay.
Hey, when's Easter? Wait, with
I
the
don't know.
coronavirus, can the Easter bunny come?
Or
Or is that like we're skipping Easter?
There's an egg right there. I think
The
that's.
Easter bunny was
I
already
think
here.
that's an egg.
That is an egg.
I seriously
What the
see.
heck?
I seriously think I see.
I think that's the bottom of a Skylander.
Okay, it's not an
Okay.
egg. It's not an Easter egg. It might be, but we don't know. I mean, technically, the Easter Bunny can come. Because I hope the kids aren't watching.
It's 10 o'clock. They should be in bed.
We already have the eggs.
I know, but we have
And-
nothing to put inside them.
I am going to Walmart eventually.
I'm not going to risk your life at Walmart.
I gotta go there
the
for other
Easter
stuff.
bunny.
Yeah. Yeah, Liz, stick to your original plan.
I don't even remember what the original
Franny
plans
Johnson,
were.
we forgot what our
so beyond
original plan was.
Oh, I think she's talking about our Franny's and my conversation.
Got it.
Stick to
Got
the
it.
original
That makes
plan.
sense. I thought you meant like
now I don't remember what the original plan was. Franny's gonna get
You
her.
have it in your email somewhere.
Yes. All right. Princess Gia's in the pool with Roman and Jules. That's like my favorite sight to see. No, Easter Bunny comes. Easter Bunny comes, or no, the Easter Bunny comes.
That would
There's
be,
a comment.
That'd be no Easter Bunny comes! Exclamation point. So yes, the Easter Bunny's still on the way. Yeah, yeah. Even though I thought it was again no politics, but it was hilarious on CNN.
Not getting into this.
Oh, that was funny.
It's gonna be a miracle.
Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny's gonna solve Corona. Oh yeah, that was funny.
Stop it.
Sorry.
You better order from Amazon for Easter. Oh my God, it'll be here in May.
I don't know if it would make it.
I don't think so. Not with the way current things are going.
Yeah, but I think.
Do you remember last year?
I think your mom might have sent something.
My mom did send something.
Yeah.
She did get some Easter candy so we can fill some things.
Ooh, are we hiding eggs in the barn again?
Oh yeah, I remember we did that.
Yeah, Chris West is right. We did Easter in the barn last year.
The Easter Bunny went to
We
the
didn't even
barn.
have the L shape.
No.
I don't think we did.
Everyone needs a chocolate bunny. Walmart is limiting customers for Easter?
No.
The number of
customers
that can be
in the building.
Walmart. Oh my God, there's gonna be a line.
Yeah. Well.
Walmart just got worse.
Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll go right after this. In the middle of the night.
It is a 24
when people
hours.
sleep.
What are you gonna use for a mask?
I don't know.
You can use one of my scarves.
No, I'm not using one of your scarves.
Don't use the crochet one. It's got big holes.
Huge holes.
Your nose will stick right out the hole. Completely defeats the purpose
No, I'm not
of
going.
a mask.
I'm not going to Walmart tonight. It's not happening.
I mean, it was a good idea since our day just got really full tomorrow.
I'll go tomorrow night after we eat more food in the fridge that I don't want to eat.
Sam's Club has 2 chocolate bunnies for $6.
I did Walmart pickup order. They have a login.
Okay, Raggedy Ann.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about this.
Let's go over
We're
Walmart
not done
pickups.
yet. We're still here. Round 3.
When was round 2?
I don't know, but we're going for 24 hours, guys.
Okay, so 24 hours.
That was a joke.
Hope you guys got your
Nope,
coffee.
because I got to pee already.
All right, so Raggedy Ann says, I do Walmart pickup orders. You have to log on early, like just after midnight. This is why we don't get
That's
time.
why we can't.
So that was my problem.
We tried Walmart pickup orders, and it was like,
That's not Walmart's not 24 hours anymore.
we'll have to go look. I
So
don't know if Mary
Walmart's
Lou's.
not 24 hours anymore.
I have no idea.
I mean, it would make sense.
Oh, Walmart is no 24 hours, so they can clean in stock. Not 24
That
hours
makes
now,
sense.
so we'd have to check. Yeah. Let's take a look. Keep reading.
Nah.
There
I will
goes-
be happy to
there goes-
make you all masks.
There goes my midnight. Oh, shutting down.
Oh.
Shutting.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Can you get into the camera control?
This could be.
If not, we might have to go for a long
We
time
might
because
have
I
to
have
go
to charge
for
the
a
phone
very
before we
long
can
time.
turn the. Stella, this is not working.
Guys, we might have to make a double batch of lotion.
Ow! Ow!
Oh my gosh, stop complaining.
Can't reach the charger.
You need to do more stretching or something if
I
that's
do.
the sound that's going to come out of your body when you move like that.
That
My God, that is so dramatic. Jeez.
Coming
I'm
up.
going to be hearing about this one tomorrow.
You will.
You'll be like, I
Oh,
can't walk.
that really hurt, Stella.
So no, the Walmarts are not 24 hours anymore.
You're kind of a pain there, Stella.
They were only letting in 6 at a time.
6 people at a time. 6 people at
We
a
better
time
get
at
one of those
Walmart?
Walmart pickup times.
I hope it wasn't like 6 people wait till they shop, buy all their stuff, and leave, and 6 more, or 6 wait an hour. Not an hour, sorry. Wait like 10 minutes, then 6. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
All right, so Raggedy Ann, did you have to pick your time for Walmart first and then do your shopping online? Or do you do your shopping online and then pick a time? It might sound like a stupid question, but when I signed in to do shopping, they had me pick my time first.
Oh,
And I
Bill
was like-
Harris is right. Harrison. Don't you have driving?
We have driving restrictions at night?
I think we do. I think we do. I think I read that somewhere.
Listen, I don't go anywhere.
We haven't
Plus, I don't have a valid driver's license
Quiet.
right now.
Which we don't even know if the DMV is open to fix that. But I think he's right.
You can't blame it on the coronavirus. Look, it worked.
You're in. Good.
That it wasn't coronavirus's fault. My license has been expired for over a year.
She's been expired a while.
Whatever. It'll happen someday.
Yeah.
Not Sunday. Someday.
Yeah.
That's a man for you, Liz. Always groaning and complaining. See, I'm not the only one.
But yeah, he might be right. I might not be able to drive at night because I'm not essential.
Lori Coleman said something about, is the Goat Auntie tumbler still available on your site? I can't find it.
Should be.
If it is available, because I don't know. If it is available, it will be under swag and then home goods. For the home. Not apparel, because you cannot wear a tumbler.
Well, I mean, you could, but it probably wouldn't work.
Some people could wear them on their heads. That'd be pretty funny. Oh, man. No. You do your order and
Where are
then
you reading?
pick a time. Chris Gravely answered my
question. Oh, right there. No, you do your order and then pick a time. But it sounds like you have to order right after midnight.
Well, you can put your order together and then get your time.
Yeah. I heard somebody told me the other day that they did the whole Walmart thing, and their pickup time was like a week later.
2 days is all they go out.
Oh, okay.
They only go out. Oh, DMV's closed, so you're good. I'm not really good. I'm a year
She's not
older.
good. She's a year late. Corona had nothing to do with this. Procrastination had everything to do with this.
Damn Patreon
Oh,
blog.
well, it's not the Patreon blog.
No, it's not.
No disrespect. It's procrastination and anxiety. She won't go alone.
I won't go alone.
I got to stand there with her and waste 8 hours of my time standing at the DMV to wait for them to take her picture.
Jeez.
Yeah. That ain't... No.
Okay, first of all...
You're going to have to go alone.
First of all...
Yeah.
Their system is flawed. I tried to do this all online. When they sent me the piece of paper in the mail saying, hey, do this online, and my PIN didn't work, whatever number that they give you in that little piece of paper didn't work. And I was like, fine, I'll do this later.
Yeah.
15 months later.
I wonder if we could try again online. Seeing that everything.
Are you kidding me? I don't have the piece of paper, first of all.
It's okay. You're just trying... AAA. Are they open? Because you don't even have to go to the DMV. You could go to AAA. But we can't go anywhere right now, so forget it.
I'm not going to go in... No.
Forget it. We did look up. Ready? This is funny.
Now they're all yelling at me. You need to get your license when this is over.
She does.
So I had to look up how the license situation works because somebody during the last 15 months... Actually, it was at the furniture place.
Yeah.
She was like, you do realize that if you don't renew your license within a certain amount of time, you have to take the driver's test all over again?
Yep.
And I was like...
She pooped her pants. She
was like... I was like, I'll go look this up right now.
Yeah. So
Turns out, it's 2 years in the state of Connecticut. Now...
No, I thought it was 3.
No, it's 2.
You are... you're coming up on 2.
Mine expired last February.
Right.
On my birthday, because that's how things work. So, not this birthday, but the last birthday.
Yeah. See? Chris Gravely, 5 days.
5 days what?
For her Walmart order.
Yeah. AAA is the better place to go.
Yeah.
I do. And that's where I got it renewed last time, but apparently now your driver's license can also be your passport, which I'm thinking...
No, not your passport. Nope, It's you can only fly if you get that real driver's whatever license.
Wait, you can only fly if you get a certain
I have
passport?
to go get my driver. No, if you have to get
not passport, a certain license.
Correct.
You can't get a normal issued license.
My driver's license I have right now will not allow me on an airplane after a certain date. I don't know the date, but it's coming soon.
Why?
Because they changed it. They changed it because they wanted to make it harder to get a driver's license. That allows you on an airplane. Guys, tell me what I'm talking about. Whatever. Google
Mary Lou's connecting the dots. Mary Lou, do you think I really didn't drive anywhere in the last 15 months?
Yeah, Mary Lou. She's a rule breaker. Yeah. Hopefully there's no, Colchester cop watching.
I drive safely.
Yeah.
So if you don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, real ID is what it's called. Thank you, Debbie Johnson.
Well,
See,
Chris,
this is good.
Chris
I can
West
say
said it
stuff,
too.
and I missed it, Chris. Sorry. So it's called the real ID. When does it go into effect? There it is. Oh my gosh, that's soon. October 2020. And if you don't have it, you can't fly. The real ID.
Well, this is why I thought maybe I should get this, except I haven't
You should get it.
I haven't been on a plane since our honeymoon.
Or True ID. Bill's calling it the True ID. But same thing.
They extended it to 2021.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, but
probably a Corona benefit.
But it's true. If you have a regular driver's license, you won't be allowed on an airplane. You need a real ID. But the real ID does not count as a passport. You can fly with a passport. That is true. If you don't, I think
you'd have to bring 2 forms of identification then.
So now you'd have the fake, like a regular driver's license and a passport. And
mine's fake. So.
Yeah. But yeah, that's...
Oh, see? Equine prepper, my dude. He goes, under farm restrictions, you can have no license needed. Good.
There
so
you
you're
go.
good. I'm good.
That's good.
All I have to say is I'm on the way to the vet's house.
Right. Yep.
And hopefully it makes sense.
I should put farm plates on her truck. Those registrations are real cheap.
For men, they only... Wait. What?
Well, I missed it.
For men, they only have to have your birth certificate. For women, you have to have documentation from birth certificate to what your name is now. So like a marriage certificate?
Probably.
Do we still have
We
that?
have all that.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good.
But when I had to get my driver's license fixed, because I, too, had an expired driver's license.
Why can't they just take your old ID and be like, same person?
Yeah, and I had to get...
like anything changed.
I just got a new driver's license like a year ago. But I didn't get the True ID one because I didn't have the right paperwork with me. And I was like, get me whatever I can get now, I need now. So I got it done, and they were like, I could bring back the paperwork. I got to pay again.
Oh, wait, so Lynn Margaret says I can only drive on the farm.
That is correct. That's what... That's
my 10-acre little...
10 acres. You can drive Billy. And, like, the dirt bike and stuff. You can drive your truck around the farm if you really want.
Just for shits and giggles? I mean...
Just for the heck of it. Wow, it's really after 10. That's twice.
I'm pretty sure it's 3 times. I did one under my breath.
Yeah, possibly. Yes, marriage certificate for you, Liz. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have to bring half to save. You're like, I have all my paperwork.
It still won't be enough. You're missing 10 forms
You'll be like, okay, what do you need? Yeah, that's right here. Can you read it?
On page
my last
90.
name used to be.
And hey, what is that piece? Because I have it.
Yeah, you know that one?
Yeah, see, I used to play it.
You used to play that?
I used to play that.
You gonna play this one in the quarantine concert?
There's not gonna be a quarantine concert.
Oh, there is.
These people want to go to bed, and we're like 245 people are still sitting. Why are you watching?
I need one in Chicago. For Chicago. What? What are we talking about?
I need one. What? I need one for yes. If you want to visit family in Chicago, you would need one.
Yeah, you would. If you want to start flying, I think it's in 2021 now. You got to get your license upgraded and changed.
My dog literally ate my marriage license. Don't think about it. I'm going to need it if I ever want to get on a plane. Listen, we haven't gotten on. The
plane. Real ID cannot be used to cross the Americas borders into Canada, Mexico, or international. You still need. It's domestic travel only. Yeah.
You know what this sounds like to me? Somebody wanted more money.
That's exactly what it was.
If you can't use it to go into Canada or Mexico or other international travels, then why do you need it to get on an aeroplane?
Domestic travel only, and it just made the driver's license process. There's 2 different forms of driver's license. One, do you want to drive a car? The other, do you want to drive a car and do you ever want to be allowed on an airplane? That's it. That's the difference.
Well, I mean, I might be allowed on an airplane.
So you just get it. And I think they go...
But
I don't want to...
I haven't been on an airplane in...
But...
14 years.
To your point, you haven't been on one in 14 years. I don't want to spew fake news, but I think, and these guys will correct me because they're Google geniuses, the real driver's ID is longer. I want to say it's like 5 years.
Wait, I need a bill with my name on it?
You need a whole bunch of stuff.
What?
We're gonna,
I don't have a bill with my name on it.
You get mail to the house though. That's what they need.
Like my bank sends me something.
Yeah, exactly. They just want to know that you live here. Yeah.
Okay. But like a utility bill, I don't get any of that with my name.
No, that's all. You're right. But you would just need to, I'm assuming.
You know what? This is why it's been 15 months.
It's exactly
100% chance this is why.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Queen Bee goes, imagine if you've been married or divorced 5 times.
Oh. Jeez.
Well, you should just need
Do you bring them all?
The current one.
Can you bring all the men with you? I mean, what is it just like went from him to him?
Back to him.
My dad would have had to do that. I went from her to her. Sorry, Dad.
That's
if you're watching, it's
he's
okay.
not. He's most definitely in his 3rd nap of the night.
Oh, 3rd nap. Easily. Yep.
Stella keeps tooting.
Stella toots a lot. We want a quarantine concert. Yes, Lori Coleman.
No. This is not turning into a hashtag.
Hashtag.
No.
It's turned into a hashtag.
Oh, stop farting. Good God.
Whoa.
Oh, good. It skipped. I missed all that. I renewed my license in February, and they wouldn't allow me to get the new one until it goes into effect.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, interesting. Well,
which means they're gonna retroactive your license. They're not gonna give you a new start date. That's stupid.
The funny thing is, I've been seeing signs for this at the airport for like the last 2 years. Of like, you need to upgrade your license, and I like, yeah, okay, and that's what happens. You procrastinate for 2 years, and then eventually.
I know how quickly those 15 months went by.
Right, quarantine concert,
Pennsylvania. No, renewing my license is going to cost like $90 or something.
More, because they're going to make you pay for the year you had it
There's late fees. No. So this is okay.
Bank statement.
All right, I'm a repeat offender because the last time my license was up for renewal, it was only a couple months, maybe a month. Anyway, that lady Rainey.
Oh my gosh! To keep going. Sorry, I was just reading that one. Yep.
Oh.
She needed all the documents.
Yeah, been married and widowed twice, needed all the documents.
Oh.
Ouch. Talk about a painful situation just to get your license renewed.
Jesus. Yeah.
That's stupid. People need to be a little, think
but
things
I get
through
it.
a little more.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask Homeland Security why we now need a true ID. It's how it's made,
cannot be faked. Got it. So,
I
get it. With all this documentation, it's really hard to get one. And if it's really hard to get one,
I guess it's really hard to fake
hard to fake one.
Because, look at all the, high schoolers that get fake IDs.
Right.
But now they have that glow thing, the iridescent shiny shimmer thing.
I think these do.
But my license has that.
No, I think the true IDs have other technology in them. That's even. I don't know.
A chip.
I get it, but I think. Did anybody answer my question though? Do they last longer?
Yes.
Are they 5 years?
I think it's
instead
it's
of
a
2?
long time.
I don't know. I get it, and then I don't have to go and renew.
Anyway, when I go in and get mine, they're gonna charge me the same amount, but they're not going to activate it on that day. They retroactivate it on the day that my license expired. So say it was a 6-year license. I'm already, whether I renew tomorrow or in 3 months from now.
They're just going to renew it back to the day.
My expiration date of the new license is still going to be the same day whether I renewed it before it expired or after it expired.
Right.
Good. I'm glad we're talking about my license.
You realize we can't clip out this whole Q&A because we went longer than 2 hours.
This is not a clip out.
Oh, yeah, I like it this way.
You can go as long as you want.
That's true. So we can go.
Oh, my God. Stop talking about the concert.
They're still on it.
They're still going.
They're still going. About the concert.
Oh, no. Oh, so KT isn't even asking. She's just saying, so when is it?
When is it? Good job, KT. Nice work. Quarantine concert. Yeah.
Yeah. How long is this quarantine?
Until you play the concert.
It's not. That is not going to be a government issued. Nope, sorry, can't do it.
Oh, this whole driver's license thing is definitely a post 9/11 thing. But why did it take so long? I don't know. Why did it come in?
I don't know. It has a star on it. Ooh, pretty.
Oh.
Now cool. I definitely want one. Will the concert be rock and roll?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She says
Wow,
Val
8
says
years.
8 years. Yeah.
That's good.
I thought it was 9 years, but 8 years
8
actually
years.
makes more sense now.
So that's so much better. Well, I mean,
we were on
yeah.
4 years, I think. So
Were
they
we on
doubled it
4?
or something.
yeah.
I will send popcorn.
Oh.
I'm glad
That
I
was
don't fly,
exciting.
but like, what if I want to fly in the next
You
8
get
years?
the real one. That's my point. Just get the real ID. It's 8 years. If you get the regular driver's...
It's actually not 8 years for me. It's only going to be...
Yeah, 7.
6.5.
Yeah, 6.5. No, I am not playing the drums. I really don't know how.
Well, I mean, you know how to play the steering wheel drums.
This is true. Yeah, sometimes. We will buy tickets to... Whoa! Hang on. Rosemary just came up with something.
Stop it.
We could totally...
I'm not doing that.
No, that wouldn't work. I want to do that. Now, free concert. Yep. It'd be a free quarantine
You're not gonna
concert.
pay concert. Like, there
No.
would... I'm not talking about it like it's happening.
I'm not talking about it like it's happening. It says 3 to 8
years, depending on your state.
Oh, Connecticut's
that's a
3.
ripoff.
Connecticut's gonna be 3.
It's gonna be shorter than the real
Yeah.
license. Nope.
Yep.
That's just look.
Ugh.
If you're gonna make people get it, it needs to be a standard guideline. Okay.
Remember, it would be the same thing like if you're gonna quarantine, it should be standard across the whole country.
You mean nationwide policies?
Oh.
What?
All right, that's enough. That was 4 years. Ohio, Maine is 5. Okay, what's Connecticut?
Liz, I hope there's no police watching now. They know how to get their money.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. We're quarantined. What are they gonna put?
Okay,
back into
I
my
love
salon?
giraffe. Just so you know, we are making more lilac lotion.
Oh yeah, by the way,
And
it's
we
in
ch-
stock on the
we
website.
ch-
You can buy it now and reserve your bottle now before I even make it.
Exactly, and it's going to be made probably in the next week.
Like this week sometime.
Yeah, sometime. So it'll take a little while to ship because it's not made. We can't ship, but it'll be made
As soon as
this
it's
week.
made, it's
That was
going in a box
that was-
to your house.
That was a good question. 8 in Wisconsin.
Does anybody
Stella
know what
looks like
Connecticut
she's
is?
going to fall.
Yeah, she might.
Stella's not falling. PA. New York is 8. Every 4. Yeah, I think most driver's license are... Connecticut's 6. So that's better than 4. You know?
It should have been 8.
Should have been 8. I'm depressed.
That's stupid.
Disappointed.
Wait a second. Why does Texas go with an odd number?
Because Texas is odd.
Be careful. We might have some Texans in
That's
here.
okay. They know Texas
Come on,
is
bigger is better.
odd. Connecticut's
so
odd too.
everything is bigger in
Yeah.
Texas except for your license renewal date.
You heard, Aaron. Free concert. Exactly. Free concert. I mean, if she doesn't play, I will. You don't want to hear that. I don't even know how the piano works. Yeah. Colorado 5. Ooh, good thing we didn't move there. We almost did. It's a very random Q&A.
By almost, meaning never.
Like an hour-long conversation.
And maybe sometime on realtor.com.
That's pretty much where it always starts.
Every time the lottery comes around, we're like, oh my God, what are we going to...
Yeah.
It's like you go to bed thinking you might be a millionaire.
Yep.
When in reality, I'm pretty sure if we won the lottery, we would stay right here. We'd just fix everything that we...
Oh yeah,
Can't
like
fix
new
today.
roof and windows and all that other
Yeah,
fun
you know,
stuff.
all the fun homeowner crap
stuff.
that we should probably
Yeah.
do. Oh, man. What else do you want to talk about?
I think it's bedtime.
Doesn't
Liz-
Liz do license 7 or 8?
I don't know.
Alaska is bigger than Texas. Yes, but their
Yes.
slogan isn't everything is bigger
This
in
is
Texas.
true though. Alaska is. Oh, you should come see me in Colorado.
I can't. I don't have a license where I can fly.
So that's funny. I actually picked out a place to go in Colorado for a 15-year wedding anniversary. That's obviously not happening.
Good thing, because
Good thing we're not going.
Good thing we didn't do that.
Right. It was in Colorado. It was some like Airbnb
Crazy.
for like 2 nights. We wouldn't have been able to go though because A, she didn't get her license fixed.
Don't blame this on
B,
me.
we have nobody to watch
This is a
goats.
Pandemic.
And we're in the
We
middle
don't
of
have
this.
people to watch the goats.
Not right now, in the middle of like babies and all that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, Hazel is dreaming.
Yep, Hazel is
She's
dreaming
twitching over
of
here.
like.
Well, they think that she's chasing rabbits. Actually, she
might be.
probably was, because she got out again.
She did get out today.
Yep.
I thought for a second
came
there.
right back
I touched
from-
my eye again. They're
Nice
gonna
job.
point it out.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's bedtime.
Okay. It is almost 11
It's
o'clock.
time to go.
It is the world's longest
So for
Q&A.
some of you, it's like 3 in the morning.
I'm pretty sure we lost all
or
those people.
4. That's true. They probably all left.
We are ticking. We are going click, click,
Oh yeah,
click,
it's going
click,
way
click.
down. Yep. It's time to go.
All right.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I have that control
You
right
you
here.
have that button there. We'll see
Yeah.
you guys in the barn tomorrow at some point.
Are we checking on Harper? Like everybody's inside?
Oh, everybody's inside.
Right. But Harper, you didn't say you checked on her?
No, I didn't check on her tonight. Harper's fine. Harper's Harper.
Has anybody been watching Harper during all this time? She could have had babies by now. We're all sitting over here talking about my license.
Harper, here, I can pull up the other cam. Right here.
Oh, Tina better not be
Tina's
here.
still here.
She better have gone to bed.
She better have gone sleepy.
Uh-oh. Or she got her toothpicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tina's like
Tina's
this
like,
at the computer screen.
they started talking about
Like,
driver's license. I went to bed. That's boring. Which I agree.
Mary Lou, we don't have a mask.
No.
Not yet. We ordered some. Just so that I would have peace of mind sending him out into the wilderness. Actually, the wilderness is looking pretty safe right now.
Yeah, it's pitch black and sounds like crickets.
Oh, Queen Bee says she's still pregnant. All right,
She's
we're
still
safe.
pregnant.
We're good
We're
to go to
good.
bed. All right. Good
See you
night.
guys. Bye bye.